and I'm gonna give a little brief. Okay. All right, welcome to the Totally Online Gaming Group campaign, The Blackest Heart. Glad you guys could join us. Sorry that this is not being live streamed at this time, and that this is a little late, but I got called away for work last minute, and so I'm currently out of the country, which was not anticipated. But this week, we are recording this thanks to one of our wonderful members who plays Rhea in the game, is recording this game for us tonight. And if you're watching this, you'll know that I have been putting these up online, and we will be continuing to do this for any of the games where I cannot be back home and actually live streaming it, and I'll try to give you heads up on what games will actually be live streamed and what ones are going to be recorded. Also, as a reminder for anyone who is interested, last week was the first episode of In the Beginning, where we talked a little bit on for DMs, just starting campaigns and everything, some concepts and some ideas on what you can do to start getting things together for a game. That's going to be continuing this Saturday. However, it will be using my phone, an attempt to live stream over that if the internet will allow me to do so from where I'm at. If not, I'll try to just record it on my phone and post it up whenever I can get to it. Now, that being said, we're going to give a quick recap of where we left off last time. Last time, Dalian and Songbird had gone in one direction to start gathering information as to the whereabouts of these missing children and to find out who was responsible. The rest of the party decided to go do some of their own investigation, in particular looking for someone from a couple of their pasts named Fen Ulcreen. This led them to eventually the docks, after first having a nice encounter and a shopping experience in the market district, where Zoran managed to get pickpocketed and have their coin purse removed and gone out of existence. No one knows where it is. Rhea, on the other hand, did a little bit of pickpocketing her own and managed to come away with a very small, sad amount of coins, but at least she didn't get caught. Additionally, a tiger, or was it a lion?
That was a lion.
It was a lion, joined the chaos that was being created in the marketplace when Rhea decided to make it sound like a lion was sitting in a crate that definitely couldn't fit a large adult lion that was making those roars. And poor Oak crashed into the box, smashing a whole bunch of ceramic jars, thinking that she had crushed people inside, and began weeping. But eventually, after doing a little bit of shopping, finding a few things that they were looking for, including some maps, and taking a brief stop at a tailor's, they were able to find their way to the wharf, basically the dock district, and started questioning around to see if they could find anyone who knew the whereabouts of Fen Ulcreen. Their attempts led them to a pelican, which had some wonderful genius insights, and speaking to a cat. All thanks to Oak casting Speak with Animals. But the cat proved to be helpful and pointed them in the direction of a very, very large building that was actually a ship construction building, where the players decided to go and explore that, and in the process decided the best choice and best route of action was to basically blow the door in with a firebolt, where they entered an office and then continued to create mass homicide on all doors in their way, which did cause a little bit of a fireball to go off in their face, and some bandits to start shooting at them from inside the hallway beyond their second kill to door. They defeated the bandits, and that is where we have left off with them. All right, so we now commence the Blackest Heart. Okay, everyone. So that's where you three left off. You are in this hallway, 60 feet long. There is some light coming from the office behind you, sunlight kind of going through the open portals now where the doors used to exist. It is providing a decent amount of light. It's not bright in there, but you all can see relatively easily, mostly because Shelby or Zoran and Oak, you guys have dark vision, and there's enough light for you, Rhea, that you can see as well. It's just you can't see quite as well as they can. You do see about every 10 feet along the left-hand wall are interior wooden doors, and there is nothing on the wall on the right, which would, based on how you came in, you would know to be the exterior wall of the building. There is no door that you can tell at the back of the hallway. There are just these 6 doors in this wall on the left. What do you guys do?
Blow everything up.
Well, the first thing does Oak unshifts, so he goes back to normal, and he loses his 5 temporary hit points.
Right, temporary.
Yep. And yes, please make sure you are marking things on and off on your D&D Beyond sheets to help keep track of them. All right, so that's what Oak unshifts, de-shifts. Not sure the correct way to say that one. So what are you other two doing? Oak, what are you guys doing? You're now standing in this hallway.
So Rhea is gonna have like her scales on her face a little bit more like pronounced, and it almost seems as if she's a little bit more dragon than before. And she's gonna be like, "Ooh, that was fun. We should go further."
And before we do anything else, I'm going to drink my healing potion.
Okay, go ahead and roll for your hit points.
If my computer can keep up. It didn't roll it, okay.
It didn't roll it, yeah. It listed it, just didn't roll it.
I'm gonna drink a healing potion too.
Okay, go ahead and roll for your hit points. 2d4 plus 2.
Oak does not have a health potion.
Oh wow, both of you get 9 back. Nice rolls. Alright, so go ahead and adjust your hit points as necessary. And now you are still standing in this hall.
How about we not blow any more doors up? Because I don't want to get blown up again. I mean, it was fun, but I'd rather not die.
We're not gonna die. We're fine.
Well, how about we knock on the doors instead?
That didn't work the last time.
Okay, then how about we just try and open it without... Maybe it's unlocked.
Oh. Did we even try to open the last door?
No.
Alright, let's just try and open the first door then.
Okay. Oak goes up and tries to open the first door.
Okay. You turn the knob, it seems to work just fine. And it opens. It opens outward into the hallway.
Oak is like cringing the entire time because he's worried that it's gonna explode again.
Okay. And as you get the door open and enough light is coming in, you see a mop, a bucket, some rags sitting on a shelf in this small closet. And that's about it.
It's my office.
Lame. Let's go to the next door.
Okay. Oak will open up the next door.
All right.
And behind door number 2.
All right.
More
As you-
explosion.
As you open up that door, you see a set of stairs that are going down that are in front of you, and they seem to go in at a relatively steep angle. But they seem to be going down uh, and then eventually turn a corner about 20 feet down, so you can't see beyond that. Uh, there's no light coming from down there. There's no light really in there except that which is, coming from outside into this area.
Can I just push my way through and go down the stairs and see what's around the corner?
Sure. So as you get there down to the that landing on the stairs about 20 feet down, and you peek around the corner, you see the stairs go down for another 20 feet and then turn to the right again.
Alright, I'll go back up and tell him there's just more stairs.
Hmm.
We can come back to that. Let's go to the third door. Let's see our options.
Okay. You go to the third door?
Yeah, I'll open it up.
Okay, so Rhea, as you open up that door, this awful stench hits you as you look out into a fairly large room that has crates of fish in them, and they all seem to be rotting, as if this might have been at one time some kind of fresh shipment, but it's just been left there. You don't know how long, but the smell almost knocks you on your feet. I need you to roll a Constitution save.
All right.
Oak is gonna look in that room too.
Then you need to roll one as well.
A 6.
Okay. Rhea, you feel nauseous for a bit, and you are currently suffering from the equivalent of the poisoned effect, which basically means you have disadvantage on your rolls until it wears off. Okay, so you're kind of feeling sick to your stomach.
I'm going to close the door
Oak?
immediately.
Okay, Oak, you kind of smell it, and
Well,
it is rancid, but maybe it's not that bad.
but when Oak sees this, he gets really upset, and he's like, "This is a waste of perfectly good food. I can't believe people would do this. Ugh. No, they have no sense for the environment and stuff."
We should kill them. I feel sick because of their stupid inability, and I'm like starting to walk to the next door.
Okay.
And Oak
Are
will
you gonna
close the
open
door.
it? Okay.
Mhm.
Are you gonna open that door, Rhea?
Yeah, I'll try to.
Okay. Sure enough,
Door
it
number four.
opens. It opens, and in here, you see what looks to be about a 20-foot by 20-foot room. Along one wall is a wooden bench that's running the length of the wall, and some shelves above it, and there are all sorts of woodworking tools. Looks like big old mallets, planes that you run across to like smooth and shape wood. There also seems to be on the left wall a bunch of crates of different things in them. Looks like some are just small planks. Some seem to be almost like wooden dowels that you would pound into a hole, but they're tapered more, almost like a cone shape. And then there's a couple barrels in there that have what looks like black tar in them and things like that. And so there's from the best you can gather looking at it, it's probably some kind of like shipbuilder's workshop, where some tools and stuff for building the ships would be stored, which makes sense based on what you could tell from the building that, hey, they're building a big ship coming out of this thing. Probably going to have some place where they store those tools. You also see a door on the far end of this room.
Can I search the room for woodworking tools? I want a set.
Okay. You find yourself some pretty old but still in decent shape woodworking tools.
Yes.
You, if you want, you can. How long do you spend searching? Let me ask you that.
15 minutes.
Okay.
Probably no, more like 5.
5?
Yeah,
Okay,
I gotta get back to killing.
Okay,
While she's
so in
doing
that
that,
case,
while she's
well, hold
doing
on
that,
1 second. So in that case, roll
Okay.
me a investigation with disadvantage. Okay, while she's rolling that, go ahead. Oak.
while Rhea is looking for the woodworking sets, he's gonna open up the next door.
Okay, the next door in the hallway or the one at the end of this room?
The next door in the hallway.
Okay. So since you're taking your time, you're taking about 5 minutes to do this. Oak, when you open that door, you see this is a very large room. There is a double door on the other side of this room. It is probably a good, let's see, that would be about 20 feet wide or so, and it is probably a good 50 feet long. There's a double door on the other side, and then this room is just stacked with crates, piles of long lumber. Uh, there are a couple tools still, scattered in here too. But this looks to be some kind of storage room. There are crates, a whole bunch of them in here. You can't tell what's inside them. None of them seem to be open, but if you wanted to look and see, you could start searching through those, pull them open.
He's gonna shrug and close the door.
Okay. You also would notice when you open that door, if you look to your right, when you're in that room, the other door at the last door at the hallway also opens into this room.
Okay.
Okay.
So now you have
Rhea.
2 rooms with 2 doors.
So, Rhea,
Mm-hmm.
you managed to get lucky and find a decent set of woodworking tools. Like I said, they're old, but they seem in decent shape. So if you want, go ahead and mark on your inventory. You have a woodworker's kit or a carpenter's kit, basically.
Like a woodcarver's tools?
It's more like a carpenter's kit, carpenter's tool kit. You're not proficient in it, but you have one. You managed to find enough stuff that you kind of cobble together one that you figure would be good for carpentry.
Cool.
Okay.
You said there was a door in this room. I'm gonna open that
There
door.
is. Okay. When you open that door, you see that the wall that was on your right in this room seems like it continues on into the space that you just open up into, which is an enormous space, and you can see now the other half of the ship that is sticking out of the building going towards the water. This is the other half of it that was hidden by the building.
Yeah.
And when you kind of step out and look, you're basically on a walkway that goes all the way around it, and then there is this very, very deep pit that the ship is kind of sitting in, and it's resting on very large wooden timbers when you look down there. And there's plenty of light in this space as it's open to the outside on the ocean side of the building. So you can see clearly, and this is a large space. This is taking up the majority of this structure, is this interior space. You would gather that this is, where they actually build the ships, and then I think, if I remember last game, I told you that you would know because you've been to an event like this where they launched a ship.
Mm-hmm.
That they did something similar to what you're seeing, and you go, oh wait, that's over by the ocean, but they flooded this in here, and then the ship just kind of rests on the water, and they sailed it out.
Could you
Okay.
flood the room and get the ship to leave?
Give me a perception check, Rhea.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay. 13.
Yep, it's pretty obvious looking at it that this ship is not completed, as there are large sections of planks on the hull that have nothing there yet. There's still framework down there. So yeah, if you managed to and wanted to flood this area, yeah, the ship wouldn't actually float out. It would just end up sinking right where it is.
That'd still be funny though.
Hey, I'm gonna call for Oak and Soren. Be like, hey, it's a boat.
It's a boat!
Yes, it is a
It's
boat.
a ship, not a boat. There's a difference.
Yes, there is.
Alright.
It's something that floats on the water.
That's right.
Getting sassy with it.
So Rhea called you guys.
Oh, and when you guys come, you notice Rhea's like scales are once again back to normal and not very pronounced.
Okay. And I would say he's not here. Let's just go before the cops show up.
Okay. Maybe
Alright.
You guys don't want to flood a boat?
That makes sense. I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the boat.
You're going to cast Firebolt at the boat. Okay. Attack.
Yeah, I want it to burn.
I want it to burn. You couldn't just flood it. You gotta burn it.
Well, flooding it doesn't destroy it.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay,
it's with disadvantage though, right?
Yes.
16.
The exact same thing. You shoot your firebolt and hit the side of this ship, and it impacts and breaks partway through one of the hull boards, but these are fairly thick timbers, and you realize that, wait a minute, that's not lighting on fire.
Try again!
Well, that's fucking weird. I'm gonna go
Maybe-
up to the boat and touch it. See if it feels magical.
Okay, if you want to do that, you're actually going to have to head towards the ocean direction, which would be to your left, and go across on one of the planks that are rigged across towards the ship, and connect into some scaffolding, which goes up and down along the side.
Okay.
At this point, I would yell out, it's probably just some coating to help against pirates.
But no, it's supposed to burn.
No, it's not.
Just let her burn things.
Hey,
I'm trying to keep my ass out of jail.
She can try to burn things as much as she wants.
What's
Just
the ceiling
doesn't
made
mean they're
of?
always
Well-
going to be flammable.
While she's doing that, I'm just going to start heading out. 'cause
What's this like building made of?
No, Oak is gonna start leaving too. He's
The
Tired.
building is made mostly of weathered stone.
Damn it. How do I flood the room?
You have to give me an investigation check with disadvantage.
Please roll high. Please roll high. Damn it.
No,
Okay.
Can't
You
you just
have
keep
no
looking?
clue.
I'm gonna ask Oak and Zoran, how do we flood the room?
I don't know, and I don't care. I'm tired. I'm brain dead. Let's go.
I'm already halfway down the hallway.
Okay. Zoran, as you are halfway down the hallway, give me a perception check.
Here we go. Here comes the coppers.
You could keep looking to try and figure out how to open the
Alright.
room.
As you are walking down the hallway, you walk past the open door to the stairwell, and you catch a scent. It's something familiar.
Ooh.
Something kind of stuck in your memory. You know that scent. You know who has that scent.
Uh-huh.
I would run all the way down the stairs and see if I could find the source.
Did
Okay.
Oak notice Zoran pause, then run down the stairs?
Had you backed out into the hallway?
He was backed out into the hallway, but close enough to the doorway to keep an eye on Rhea.
Give me a perception check. Shouldn't be too hard, but yeah. Not a problem, you notice.
Well, then Oak will call over Rhea, and he'd be like, I think Zoran found something.
Hope I can kill it, and then I'm gonna start running to follow Oak.
Okay. So, well, Zoran, you're the first heading down there since you're charging down there. And you go down the first flight of stairs. You make the right, you go down the second 20 feet. You make another right, you go down another 20 feet. And before you is a door. It's just a small landing, probably maybe 5 feet wide by 10 feet long, and then this door.
Can I see if the door's unlocked?
Yes, you check the door, and it appears not to be moving, not to be opening. It does. You're not sure if it's locked. It's just, it won't open.
Well, then, can I ninja kick it?
Ninja kick it.
Sure, ninja kick the damn rabbit.
Why can't we just knock?
And nice. Okay, so you kick the door, and boom! It gives a nice big thud, and it reverberates, and it shudders heavily. And you definitely hear a little bit of cracking noise, but it's not open yet.
I'd yell out, Oak, I need your help with this door.
Oak gets down there, and he knocks politely on the door.
Okay. So Oak knocks on the door. 1 minute.
Not like that, Oak. I cast Eldritch Blast at the door.
Eldritch blast at the door. Roll it.
Aren't there two people right next to the door?
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get out of the way.
It's not firebolt.
That's not fireball.
Oh yeah, you hit it.
Oh, yeah, 17.
Yeah, it was the 17. You hit it, doing 9 damage. So that it definitely shakes the whole door solidly, and it kind of moves back a little bit. Zoran, since you're kind of right there, a little bit surprised by this Eldritch Blast out of nowhere, you can see that it's definitely caused a lot of cracks in the door right where it hit, and the door's weaker than what it was before.
Okay, now Oak is going to try and kick down the door.
All right. And with that, you raise back and give this mighty forward kick, and the door kind of cracks open, and you can see there is one of those like wooden cross beams that they put on the back of a door.
It's locked, guys.
Okay, that thing has cracked. It's still like hanging on by a thread, so the door's not fully open. It's maybe open like about 6 solid inches, but this beam behind it has cracked, and it's still hanging on by a little thread of wood, connecting it. But you figure just a solid push, and you guys can, get through there.
Oak
Where's the rogue when we need one?
Oak pushes it. Just to
So
try
many
and get
doors that could have just been lockpicked.
It pushes open with a little bit of effort, and you just right through it. You now notice that before you is this passageway that seems to be heading down even further. And eventually, as you look ahead, you can see it looks like it's opening up into a small room, maybe maybe 10 foot by 10 foot, and then not sure, but maybe that continues on past that little room. It's hard to tell. Okay. But as you're looking down there,
Map.
It's a map.
yeah. So that should be what you see.
You would think you would learn by now that eating the hair makes you have hairballs.
I see black.
Move.
You see black. Hold on one second. Let me see.
I kind of see some of the map, but I think that's
Well-
just because of how the path of vision is.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on a loading screen, so
Is that with her dark vision?
Do you hold on one second? Do you have your do you have a light source, Rhea?
I would cast light on my hat.
Okay. So Rhea is now holding a light source. Okay, so you should be able to see now.
well, I'm stuck on a loading screen, so
Alright. Rhea, can you see?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Dalian, yes, your dark vision should be completely in effect. It's just
Okay.
let me double check it just to make sure. Yep, that is indeed in effect. Okay, so that is what you guys see if you venture down into that small room, 10 by 10. You actually see a pathway before you, and in kind of right between where Zoran and Rhea, where your tokens are, that's where the pathway you took came down. Kind of right in. You should see a ping here in a second.
Okay.
Right
I'm
there.
I'm still stuck on a loading
You're
screen.
still loading? Okay. We'll wait for just a moment then. Actually, while we're waiting for your screen to load, I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back.
All right.
So bathroom break for anyone who needs it.
When Dalian sees Rhea, just instant anger. Nothing against you. Please know this.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure Rhea can kill Dalian.
Okay, so I will tell you this now. Honesty is the best policy right now.
Rhea's like always been honest. What are you talking
No.
about?
I mean, instead of doing, well, I did it because I thought it was best, actually say why you did it.
Because like I want to go.
That's not what you said in the other sessions.
I don't remember what I said.
Well, this isn't going to end well.
Dun dun dun.
I don't know.
No
Well,
fighting, ladies.
What did I say?
So, you had said the reason Rhea took the box from Dalian to begin with was so Dalian could stay with Songbird.
Oh yeah, that too.
Well,
Rhea's a complicated girl. She has multiple reasons
I'm
why
just
she
saying,
does things.
honesty is the best policy right now.
All right.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. So I'm back. So is your screen loaded yet?
No,
Try
it's still
refreshing the page.
doing its thing. I just closed my browser and reloaded it,
Yeah.
and it's still doing its thing.
Mm.
I hate this computer. This
Well,
is
what
why I
happened,
got the
what
new
happened
one.
to the other one?
My girlfriend is trying to use it to set up a dual laptop stream because she's doing a collaborative stream
Okay.
tonight, and she's
Oh, cool.
trying to run it through a capture card to save her
Oh.
CPU.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I have
I
that
got
issue sometimes.
Yep, and the capture card's not reading it right, so
All right. Well, here. This is what we're gonna do. Put yourself back.
Oh.
Don't move
I
there,
did.
Dalian.
I got it now.
Oh, good.
Yay, I got it now.
yay!
Okay. So now that you've got that, if you can see where I just pinged, that's where the hallway that you guys just came down from. That's where it connects in. Is right there between kind of where Zorn and Rhea are standing. Oak, with your dark vision, and Zoran almost with your dark vision, kind of the angle's a little off. Both of you give me a perception check.
He's still brain dead from all that reading.
No, that's not brain dead. That's good. Oh, that was your unarmed strike. Okay, no wonder. Ah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, you don't notice it, but somehow, Zoran, you see what looks like about 30 feet ahead, off to the left. The pathway branches out into another smaller room than what you're in, and you see Dalian coming down a ladder with Songbird coming down right after her.
Fascinating.
Oki's just looking at the wall.
Oh god,
These
your
are
guys'
nice
internet
walls.
dropped that, or mine did.
Uh-oh.
These are nice.
Nice walls.
Alright, so I will tell Oak what I see.
Oh, cool. And then Oki's just gonna go over to Dahlia.
Over to Dahlia.
Go ahead and move yourself over then. So, Dalian, as you are coming down, it's not hard to see as you're kind of
Looking
watching where
back.
you're going. All of a sudden, the huge oak steps through this hallway into your view, and you see
Hi,
Oak.
Dahlia.
Dalian would just stop and look at Oak and go, "Do I even want to know how and why you're down here?"
I mean, we broke a few doors, but probably not.
And then she would pause and go, "Is Rhea with you?"
Yeah, but I think we
Somewhere.
all contributed to the door breaking.
No. Where's Rhea?
Back here.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to do this.
We're in a tiny passageway.
Songbird pipes
I
up as he drops down, and he goes, "Is that the one?" And
Yeah.
points. Rhea, you hear from, it's kind of hard to see with Oak and Zoran standing away, but you're kind of looking between their legs a bit and through, and you see Dalian standing there at the base of the stairs,
Who
and
is
and Songbird, they're with her, and Songbird goes, "You little shit!
Oak is
Do you
a-
even know what could have happened?
What?
You
What?
put her life in danger!
Wait,
What the fuck?"
Ray's gonna start running for it.
Oak is immediately getting in a defensive position because he's ready to defend Rhea. He doesn't
Rhea,
know what happened, but he's still just like, okay, what's
And
going on?
Dalian, equally pissed at this point, now that she knows Rhea is actually there, would go, "The little thief took the box and ran off with it."
Rhea's gonna start running.
And then Oak is gonna grab Rhea before she can run, but to also protect her from the other. Who are they?
Pissed off elves.
Yes, the pissed off people.
I'm just getting out of the way because I don't want none of this.
Okay. So Rhea,
Where did she
as
go?
you're trying
I was trying
to
to sprint
run,
away.
as you're trying to run, Oak reaches out and snatches you
Yeah.
quite easily because Oak reacted very quickly to what was going on, and stops you in your tracks, and you're now kind of. It's like Oak has you by the scruff of the neck, except
No,
it's
like,
your clothes.
He's holding her like a teddy bear.
Okay, so you get wrapped
And
up in Oak's
Dalian.
arms.
Yeah, Dalian trying to not switch to Undercommon simply because she needs to be able to communicate at the moment. Though the accent that she has would have become extremely thick at this point because she's struggling with Common. You go, "Do you have any idea what you could have done? That box, for all we know, could kill me if it's not near me. Do you even think any of your actions through? At all? Or is
I was
everything only
taking
focused on your own tiny brain?
I was taking it to the church. It's there now.
You were told not to touch it.
Well, the priest said it was like, or the
I
brother
don't give a
would said,
damn. what Dim Spoon told you to do or what not to do. You should know better. You were told not to touch the box. For all you know, my life could be in danger at this point. Or
Well,
does nothing matter to you except for your own selfish gain?
well, he said that it would be okay if, like, he took the box and implied that you get to stay with
That's
Songbird.
not the point, Rhea.
So I took the box so you could stay with Songbird because I saw you wanted to.
At that, Dalian would have to pause because she's pretty sure she didn't hear that correctly. And go, what?
And Songbird is looking at you, Dalian. He kind of, just for an instant, his anger kind of subsided for a second. He kind of looking at you, a little quizzically, looking back at Rhea. And he just... You've never seen him this at this much of a loss for words. He's like going like, I mean, the mouth is open and everything. He's just like,
And even Dalian's, like, she wants to be angry, and it's very obvious she wants to be angry, but she's not sure because she's not sure if she actually just heard Rhea correctly. And so Dalian would point at Rhea, who's still stuck in Oak's arms, and go, why did you take the box?
Well, it looked like you wanted to stay with Songbird, and I was trying to get the gold, and the way the father Dimsoon said it shouldn't have been a problem, so I just went ahead and took it. And then we took it to the church so that, you know, it could, like, not kill you.
You did that for me.
I mean, it was also for the gold. Don't, like, I mean...
Rhea, sometimes it's better to not continue what you're saying. Dalian at that point, because she's still stuck in Oak's arms, would probably go up and just hit the top of her head and go, next time, talk things through before acting.
We tried! You wouldn't fucking go!
I was
Oak will nod at that.
you tried.
We
Oak is
tried
gonna
to talk.
Oak, we really tried to get you to go. You did
It was
not want
one
to go.
conversation. Like, she's backpedaling so bad now because the reason she didn't want to go just got blasted. And she doesn't like getting blasted.
See, we could all take this as a lesson to learn how to communicate.
It's still... So the father told you to take the box.
Well, no. No. The father implied that it would be okay for the box to not be near you when he said that he could take it so that you could stay there.
So it's Dim Spoon's fault.
Yeah.
Isn't Dim Spoon the one who kept telling me teamwork and communication is necessary? At this point, Dahlia's just fucking pissed and rambling in Undercommon.
I don't know,
But
but we
she's
can
not
hit
even
Dim
speaking
Spoon
common
later.
at this point.
I mean, Dim Spoon was, like, okay with me having it, and then we went to the church together. I'm sure if it was going to kill you, he would have stopped me. It's not like I went alone.
And at that point, Dalian would turn and look at Rhea again and go, we don't even know what the stone is. The father won't even tell us what the stone is. And you just let him take it thinking my life would be fine?
There's promise of gold.
Songbird
He seems trustworthy.
leans over to you, Dalian, and finally breaks his silence after and whispers to you in Undercommon, because, well, he heard everything you were cursing and
Rambling.
saying. Yeah. And he whispers to you in Undercommon and says, look, I'm not sure what's going on. Let's just say this. It's not gonna save those kids right now, us arguing this.
I cannot
And-
hear you over.
Yeah, Zoran, if you can, mute your mic if you're not on, because we can hear all the banging.
I think we're good.
As soon
Nope.
as we start talking, it's gonna start up again.
Yeah. So,
Can we mute him? Yes.
Continue.
Continue.
Sort of.
I just turned his volume down on my end.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so he says, "Look, those kids aren't gonna. Those kids are not gonna be found by us arguing about this. All right, who's back? Hold on. All right, hey, Zoran.
Yeah.
If you do have to jump off like that, please remember to mute your mic because we were hearing all sorts of banging and stuff.
Sorry.
That's all right. Just a reminder. All right. So anyway, he kind of leans over and says, "Look, those kids are not gonna get saved by us arguing about this." And honestly, and you see kind of a little bit of a sparkle in his eye as he looks to you and says, "Honestly, you've never looked better."
And Diane would just squint at him. Like, I'm literally tempted to murder the child, and now is the time you think to compliment me?
And he says, "Look, she's obviously still just I mean, first off, she's a halfling. You know what halflings are like.
Okay.
Second, well,
Hey, what's wrong with
Some
being
kind
a
of-
halfling?
Okay, you.
This
the
is an
thing is, this is
undercover.
all an
Oh,
undercover.
okay. Never
there's
mind.
an undercover. First off, she's a halfling. Ish. A scaly one. But secondly, I mean, how old could she be? She's still a kid.
And
Alright.
when we were
Kids are
children, we knew
impetuous.
better than this.
Yeah, we knew better.
Shelby.
But then he looks at you again, halfling.
She wants to argue, but it's like, she could get me killed because of this. We don't know how it's gonna react.
Well, let's deal with what we're dealing with now, and then we will go to the church afterward and find out what the hell's going on with this thing.
If I start getting sick, can I stab her?
Just once, but not fatal. You might need her.
Just give
At
her
least
paper.
might need her. Maybe as bait. I don't know.
Oh,
The bait
let me
makes
go.
All right,
Not until I know you're
So-
safe.
let's just.
So after that, Dalian would switch to common because she's slightly calmed now, and she would just point to Rhea, re-bonk her head a second time.
I'm
And go.
gonna try and dodge that bonk.
You're in his arms. You can't move.
Yeah, it would be your AC, and
It's
If you
not
really
a
want-
hard
if-
bonk. She's not like hitting her. She's bonking her.
Well, I don't want to be
Like you're an
bonked.
idiot.
I
upside
don't
the
want to
head.
be bonked.
How about this? Oh,
go ahead, roll an unarmed strike.
I don't
Dahlia.
want to hurt her.
You're not rolling for damage. You're just seeing if you connect. Roll an unarmed strike with advantage because Ray is currently being held by Oak.
I'm trying to find it. Give me a second.
Should just be 1d20 plus should be your proficiency bonus.
Can I like try to get on Oak's arms?
Oak can move you to not get you hit in the head.
Do that.
Yeah, Oak is gonna move, so Rhea
Okay.
doesn't get hit.
So both of you, I need you to roll initiative between Oak
No,
and
no,
Dalian to see who reacts first.
No, she'll just take the fact that they moved. I'm not
Okay.
gonna. No, it's
Okay.
still the premise of whether she hits Rhea, she hits Oak, she doesn't hit anything at all. It's still the premise of you're an idiot. Is her final thing.
Don't worry,
Okay.
we're not gonna let her live this down. She is an idiot. But
I'm not.
to some
Just be happy
extent,
I'm not
we are
deciding
all
to kill
idiots.
you. The only reason I'm not deciding to kill you is because you were attempting to be nice. That is it.
As if you could.
Rhea, count your lucky stars for now. And at that,
One.
she would just leave it at that.
All right.
And then Oak is
So-
gonna
Should I be
shift
over by them?
Rhea over this
Because
No, you're all within your shot. It's just there's not a lot of space, so you're all right there together.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get out Oak's arms again.
Well, Oak will either put you down or he will offer you a piggyback ride.
Put me down!
Okay, he puts you down.
Alright, I'm running for it.
I'm running for it.
Okay. Which way are you running?
This way. That's 20, 25. Okay.
Oak is gonna follow.
You're gonna go that direction?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Oh lord.
So as you're heading that way,
Oak is following.
obviously you can see the path before you.
Am I?
Well, actually, how's this bridge looking?
What?
Uh,
I
you-
can't see anything. I'm so confused.
It's out of your line of sight.
You're not. Yeah, you just have to
Well,
move.
I'm running away.
You have to move yourself, Dolly, and you can move probably down to about right in. Oh, there you go. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Okay.
And then Oak will just shout back while he's following Rhea. You guys go that way. We'll go this way. If there is a that way.
Push her off a cliff if you can.
Maybe.
All right. So
I still want to
Rhea-
stab the little halfling.
okay, Zorn. Before you go any further, there. So Rhea, you asked about that bridge you see in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a wooden bridge with ropes for the side rails and kind of the handrails. They look relatively stable. The ropes look in okay condition, but they're definitely, a little bit slimy. I mean, this has got to be some kind of sewer that you're in. And the boards, most of them are intact, but as in the picture, you can see some of them have broken through due to, time and excess weight being placed on them in some spots.
Alright, I'm
So
gonna hop on the bridge
Okay.
and start walking.
before you do that, so Zoran, as you move in that direction, you can see to your right a short passage which opens up into a room, and doesn't look like a very big room, but from what you can see, it's only about 5 feet, in depth. You can't really quite see how wide it is yet. But then you also see the path that you're on continues on further down into a room that seems to open up a little bit larger. But there's looks like some kind of maybe stone pillar or foundation in the middle of it.
Is the smell coming from either one of these two ways?
As far as you can tell, give me a perception check.
Alrighty.
As far as you can tell, the smell is from down here, but it's hard to tell what direction. It seems like it's kind of permeating this area, like it's been around this entire area a lot.
Alright. Okay. Then I will go and see what's in this room.
All right. Okay, so going back to Dalian, Songbird, Oak, and Rhea, what are you guys doing?
Well, Oak is following Rhea. So.
Okay.
At this point, Dahlia's just gonna. I can't see anything to begin with.
You can't see anything.
Like, no matter where I put her, it's all just a mess of barely anything lit.
Well, yeah.
That's right, because you're in tunnels. You're in the
That would
sewer.
make more sense now.
You're in the sewer. You're not going to have a lot of vision.
Trying to remember what exactly. Dahlia would actually ask Songbird if he remembered specifically where they were supposed to start looking.
And he would say to you, well, if I recall, we should hopefully find their den somewhere down here. I'm not sure exactly where, but I mean, judging by the way this location was set up, it's got to be down here somewhere.
That's so helpful for repeating what we already knew.
Right. Well, my best guess would be
How
if
worn
they
down
put
is
some
that?
marks. If they put some marks somewhere, maybe we could find their marks and then follow those.
True. So can she and Songbird both check around for that? And how worn down, like,
Okay,
the
Rhea,
traffic
just
for
stop.
that bridge? The traffic for that bridge, like, does it appear like it's used a lot, or it's not used a lot, or if it's just worn down from age?
Give me a straight intelligence check.
Oh crap. Give me a second.
Unless you happen to have like dungeoneering in 5th edition, if they've got dungeoneering. Hold on 1 second. Let me go.
I don't think they do.
Yeah.
Would it just be considered a save roll? Or...
No, not a save.
Then can I just
well,
do
it depends.
investigation? Because I don't know how to...
Well, let's see. Are you proficient in intelligence saving throws?
Wisdom.
Okay, so then yeah, you could just use your intelligence save because it'll be the same since you're not proficient in it. So it's basically an intelligence check for you is the same as your intelligence save. So just roll those.
Okay. Give me a second.
Yeah, there isn't a dungeoneering type thing.
Wait, no, it didn't show it.
Yeah.
Why?
All right. While Dalian's working on that roll. All right. So.
The thing is,
Okay,
wouldn't it be... Question.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be wisdom, not intelligence? Because it's not based off learning books, it's based off common sense.
No, it's
So wouldn't that be wisdom?
No, it's based off of knowing how bridges are constructed and how they work and how to tell if one is sturdy enough or not.
It's not so much sturdy, she's just trying to see how much foot traffic.
That would be something completely different.
She's just looking for
you're
foot
looking
traffic.
at it. That's a survival check because you're basically tracking to see if you can see if there's been a lot of foot traffic.
Yeah, she wasn't trying to see like how well it is. She's just trying to see if there's a lot of traffic on it.
Well, just the way you described it sounded like you were looking to see if where on it. So then that'd be a survival check, right? All right. So while you're doing that, Oak and Rhea, you managed to go across this bridge without any issue. And Rhea, as you come around that corner, you see, looking into this room,
and then
it looks. Hold on 1 second. It looks a little hazy in there. It's kind of hard to tell, but it looks like there might be some stuff in there. It's hard to see exactly what it is. Okay.
Okay.
Now, Zoran, going back to you. Okay. As you enter into this small room, like I said, it's only about 5 feet deep. This seems to be about 15 feet wide. Just seems like it is covered in, well, shit. And you see some holes coming down through, some small holes in the wall that, as you're standing there, kind of sliding down one of them, from what you could tell, these are like the rudimentary pipes. And coming down it is more refuse. And it, lands in the pile. Other than that, not much else going on in here. By the way, Rhea, you're no longer feeling poisoned.
Cool.
You're feeling a little bit better. But Zoran, I need you to give me a Constitution save.
Alrighty.
Question.
Somebody had Taco Bell for dinner, and now I'm getting sick. Yep.
Okay. Stop moving around, Rhea.
I'm hiding from Oak.
I keep following her.
I'm hiding from Oak.
I
Wait,
know.
what?
Stop moving around.
Get away, Oak.
All right, so you vomit. Okay, hold on. Both of you stop moving.
I put myself back.
All right. Okay, so Dalian.
Question. So
Yes.
the bridge versus survival what would be looking for any markings
That would be
that Songbird
investigation.
mentioned? That would be
That'd be-
investigation.
Yep.
So
So
you want me
as
to roll for that too?
well, it depends. I mean, you know, how long are you spending checking for foot traffic?
She's more focused on the markings and the foot traffic than anything else.
Okay, so you took a brief moment to look for foot traffic. I mean,
She rolled
you
shitty
can tell
anyway.
you can tell some scuff marks from Oak and Rhea passing, but other than that, it's really hard to tell.
We're like Oak chasing Rhea.
But you can. How long are you going to spend looking for marks?
The marking she's actually going to be more focused on simply from experience of dealing with things like this.
Okay. So you spend what, 5-10 minutes? 15, 20? I mean.
As dumb as this sounds, until it's for sure yes or no she finds something.
Okay. All right. So I will
Just
be
roll?
I will be periodically asking you for rolls. You can start with one roll now for
23!
investigation. Okay. Okay. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean you find anything. That just means if there's something to be found, then you'd find
I
something.
rolled a nat 20.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Rhea and Oak for a second here. So, Rhea, as you step right into there,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know where y'all are.
hold on one
I was
second.
running from Oak.
Oak is
Like, it's
just
not
trying
even
to make...
showing your icons.
Oh yeah, no, we've gone a ways.
Yeah.
It's because they
Took a
ran out
couple-
of your line of sight.
Took
Yeah.
a couple corners.
Hold on. Being a little slow here, I am in a foreign country, so give me a moment. The internet is...
Wait, what
no.
the fuck?
As you step in there, you walk right into something squishy.
Ugh.
Good job.
And...
No, if I wasn't running
Yeah.
away from Oak.
Oak was just trying to be friends, man.
And let me see here real quick.
Trail.
Had you never pissed off the drow to begin with?
I need a dexterity save from you.
Shoot.
Does
Okay, you can choose to now be in either this square right in front of Oak or the square immediately to your left.
What the fuck is this squishy stuff?
You'll get to it.
Like, was it always there?
You'll find out. So you get to pick one of those two squares and move yourself there.
Fuck that, no. I trust Oak
Well,
more
this-
than
this-
squishy shit.
Okay, so move yourself over next to Oak. There you go. Okay. Now I need you to roll initiative.
wait, what was that?
We're rolling
I
initiative.
need you to roll initiative.
Haha.
6.
Sucks
Yay.
to suck. This is what you get for running away.
All right, hold on.
Oh,
So
we're
let me bring that
I'm
fine.
prepared.
Okay. And Oak got a 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Everyone else can roll initiative as well.
Wait, we're nowhere near them.
Right, but things are going to happen in turn order right now.
So
because,
if you hear them, you gotta wait in your turn to go start running after him.
Mhm.
How did you get a -2?
Because you're a gelatinous cube.
That. Well, you know what? That actually makes sense.
Oh jeez.
Y'all are on your own. This is what
Oh,
you
we
get for
know.
running ahead.
It's fine, we'll kill it.
Rhea, how many hit points do you have?
That's. Don't worry about it.
Brooke only has 12.
Okay, so
Oh fuck, I'm more.
Zoran. So you were in the middle of throwing up. It is now your turn. You're not feeling too good from that. I mean that you just kind of got rid of your breakfast, but other than that, you're okay. It's just not pleasant in this room.
And then I'll just move out into the hallway and go start looking at the bigger room because I
Okay.
know nothing about what's going on over there.
That is correct.
So I'll just go check out this room.
Okay. You can move up to your movement. So
So I'll go here.
okay. So and that's all you're doing for your turn.
Yep.
All right. So now it is you, Dalian. You did manage to find a symbol that looks a little bit like two lines that are equidistant from each other that are kind of trying to do this so you can see it on the screen or on my camera. My finger points are the two lines. They're kind of moving like they move like this, like that, and then like that. Almost kind of like an S shape, but not really the letter S. Just kind of the lines are,
Okay.
parallel to each other, but they're moving kind of in a swerve like that.
Okay.
And you find that on the wall, the pathway to your north on the left-hand wall.
So towards where Zoran went?
Yes, in that
Okay.
direction. Basically, it's if it'll do the ping here for me, right
Okay.
on that location there.
Do I recognize it?
Give me a history check.
I'm pulling it up. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not proficient in history, so that's just a normal save throw.
No, it's not a
No,
save.
it's normal throw.
It's a normal history roll.
I don't know jack shit.
You are not sure. You are not
Does
sure.
Songbird know it?
That's an excellent question. I'm glad you asked. Songbird does indeed know it. And he says, "Oh, shit."
Why do I not like it when you say that?
This is the path's territory.
The fuck is the path?
Figured
Since
it.
when are you religious?
And he says, "We need to get in here, get the information that we came for, and get the fuck out."
Why do I not like it when you say that?
Trust me. It is now Rhea's turn.
So, I can't move like down the hall as they talk.
You can move. You can move, but you guys were basically having a discussion about this as you're talking.
I have no idea how far I'm supposed to move, so I'm just moving.
Your movement should be 30 feet of movement. Each square is 5 feet.
I can't
So
see
basically-
squares, so
Yeah, I can't tell the squares either.
Basically, you're right behind Zoran's butt.
so
Ooh.
hang
So
on.
you get a nice
I'm gonna
view of
stop.
Zoran's can.
I am gonna stop here to see if there's so on my next turn I can see if there's any other symbols telling me which way to go.
Okay, that'll have to be your next turn because you'll have to do another investigation on your turn. Okay, Rhea, it is your turn.
Alright, just a quick question. Did any of the stuff over here seem valuable?
You have no idea because you tried to step in there and it did not feel right to you and you quickly kind of jump back.
Alright, does it seem obscenely valuable at all? Like, quick glance.
You cannot really tell.
Alright, let's bail. Get the fuck out.
Okay. Let's go. Do you want piggyback ride?
It's Rhea's turn, so.
Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot about turns
15,
for a
and
second.
then I'm gonna dash 10.
Okay, so you're moving.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, it's gonna get an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that will hit your AC.
What is it?
Uh, let's see here.
How powerful is this
Ooh,
gelatinous cube?
yeah, that hits your AC. One.
The moment the DM says, "Ooh, yeah, that hits,"
At least he has more hit points than Oak right now.
All right. So this thing hits you for 7 points of acid damage as this what felt like a kind of like a slimy thing that you were walking into but you couldn't really see is now moving violently, like almost like clear jello came alive is what it is, and it kind of lashes out towards you.
You fucked
I
up,
need
Rhea.
you to once again roll a dexterity save.
What the fuck was that attack?
The fact that
8.
you took 7 damage.
Ooh.
All right, so you are now sucked into it.
Goodbye, Rhea.
I'm not dead. What the fuck?
Dalian,
Yeah,
you
but
won't
now we
have
have
to
to get
kill
you
her.
out.
And
And
if it's acidic,
and
and if it's acidic, you're doomed.
and you
Not
take
doomed.
5 points of acid damage
What was
as
the
it
attack
sucked you
roll?
in.
I'm so
So you just took
The
12
attack roll was a
damage.
d20 that rolled very high.
well. I couldn't have like
12
shielded.
damage, dude. Can you even survive that?
Yeah, I'm still alive.
I think she
How
had
much
said
do
she
you
had
have
like,
left?
like 2 or 3 left, I think, from what she
It's
said
fine.
earlier.
Don't worry about it.
No, how much do you have left?
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Can't
Alright,
you do
well,
that while inside the glob?
Can I? I don't know.
unfortunately,
I don't
you
know what
are
the rules are of being
you
in the
cannot
glob.
breathe. You cannot breathe, and you are restrained. Now, all restrained means is you cannot move. You can still cast anything that is not going to require a verbal component because you can't speak right now because you can't breathe.
Alright, let's see.
So you
You're
can
gonna
still
suffocate.
like move your hands and pull out the material components or use your arcane focus to cast a spell. You just can't do anything without that has a verbal component.
I think everything has a fucking verbal component.
Oh shit. Does it say if it is? Isn't that where it says like V?
yeah.
Yeah.
You're breaking up. Sorry, say that again.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I
the
was just
V.
asking.
Can I get out of the cube?
Give me a strength check.
Oof.
I'm just surprised they couldn't have. Oh, it shouldn't have been saving throw, but it's still
Yeah, it's
a minus
verbal.
1.
Oh shit.
All right.
Yeah,
So
Cure Wounds
no,
is
you use
verbal.
your action to try to move out, and you just couldn't fight through the jelly of it.
Okay.
And Cure Wounds is a verbal command.
It is now Oak's turn.
Oh shit.
Okay, Oak, seeing that his friend is in there, in something.
Oh, God.
Hold on 1 second. You could have cast shield as a reaction. However, your AC is 13. Am I correct?
No, it's 16. The roll 20 is wrong. I don't know how to fix it. Roll 20.
Okay. Well, in that case, it wouldn't have hit you if you cast shield.
Yeah,
If
I
you
would have.
cast shield.
Because I wouldn't know
I will
when
allow
it'd be
that.
touched.
All right, I will allow you to do that. So as it, kind of wave slashes towards you. That wasn't supposed to move. I was trying to move Rhea.
So I have a question then. So
Hold on
if
one
the
second.
init
Hold on 1 second. So as it reaches towards you, you cast shield as a reaction, and it it kind of splashes against the shield a little bit as it's trying to get you, but the shield saves you. So you can put your hit points back to where they were. And you can now finish your movement.
Alright. Yeah, I would have been like,
Oak will offer
fine.
piggyback ride.
No, Oak.
So
Running
she
away.
casted shield before it grabbed her to suck her in, or she casted shield before it hit her
No.
to begin with.
It's a reaction. So she casts that as it's trying to snatch her, as its reaction trying to get her with an attack of opportunity. She basically said, "No, I'm using my reaction to say, don't hit me."
Yeah.
So
Okay.
That's
okay,
why I
there
was
you go.
trying to ask, like, what it wrote and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is where I'm moving, and then I will
Okay.
bonus action to dash.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna just yell out real quick. Running to the right to Oak.
Okay.
Okay. It is now your turn, Oak.
Stop there.
Oak is gonna follow Rhea.
Okay.
Yeah, no, move over here. And that's about it.
And that's about it. All right. Well,
He sees her
that
bolt
is
and he's nope.
yeah, that is about it. 1 sec. Just need to check one quick thing. Uh, Okay. All right. So that's where you're moving to.
I think I can move one more square. Is that right?
You.
Yeah.
I think move 35 or 40 feet. I can't remember what your movement is.
Well, that's
I have
only
to look at it.
25. So you can
Yeah,
definitely move
Yeah.
one
Oak can
square.
move at least 30, if not
Yeah.
more.
Okay. So that's where he is. Right behind
Alright.
Rhea.
Come on, slow computer. Move
Ooh, a
where
nice
I want you to.
fancier bridge.
Hey. Alright, so there we go. Zoran, it's back to you.
And I think at this time I will realize that I'm all alone and go back to see where the hell my friends were.
Oh, were your
You
friends?
can see Dalian and Songbird are about 10-15 feet behind you.
Oh,
You
I
don't
was about
see
to
Oak or
say
Rhea, though.
I was gonna have them do a thing.
Well, it'll be
Alright.
your turn in a second, so.
I'll go look for the rest of them.
So did you go right past us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna have a hard time finding the rest of us.
With where
I'm-
we've
We're
gone.
not.
I'm doing the dash action, so
Okay.
and
Yep.
I'll stop there
Alright.
because I can see
So-
Oak.
Oh, you can see Oak.
So now
Oak
it
sees
is.
you, he can no wave.
So now it is Dalian and Songbird's turn.
So this is gonna be a mouthful. Because of his reaction to, oh shit, this is the path, we should get in, get out. Dalian would have, as they were walking, suggested to not just walk around freely, and instead make sure to muffle their steps and keep to darker corners. So stealthing, essentially, just to be safe. And then, on top of the looking for more symbols to see which way to go.
Okay. So if you're trying to move stealthily, that means you move at half speed.
That's fine.
And so you're only going to move 3 squares or 15 feet. And I would need a stealth check. And if you're also searching for more symbols, also give me an investigation along the way.
Okay.
Okay. So there's your stealth.
And then
Okay.
I
And
feel like I
move.
should have her put on her Pifwaffy, but I don't know where that would play into any of it, because it's just a cloak she clips
Yeah.
that gives her a stealth bonus. But
Yeah. All you have to do is click on that in D&D Beyond to equip it.
oh,
D&D
my bad.
Beyond, yeah, D&D Beyond uh, in your that section where I showed you before that says the actions, that table with like actions and stuff like that. Click on the tab that talks about equipment, find it, and then put a little check in the checkbox.
Oh, okay, because I think that gives her like plus
+2.
2 to stealth.
Yeah.
So 13 and
Yep.
16.
Yeah, and it will continue
And
to do that until it eventually decays away from too much sunlight exposure.
well, sunlight exposure. They're not in the sun.
Not right now.
But as they're looking, she would ask Songbird, "What exactly is the path?"
He basically he looks at you and he says, "They kind of run things around here."
The mob.
Oh, we're
I'm
fucked.
gonna need more than
Oh.
that, Songbird, if we're supposed to.
Just this is not the time to discuss it. We need to be quiet and not make noise. Move yourself up to 15 feet from where you are, so that I know where your path that you've searched is. By the way,
Which direction do they need to go?
you're not sure. You didn't see anything so far here.
Did he see anything?
Nope.
Can she just look more? Because clearly there's markings that would depict which direction to go if it's based on this and it's a cave system. So she will just keep looking.
Okay, so you're gonna keep looking in the same area. All right.
So do you want me to do another 4
on your
during
next
their
turn?
turns? Oh, I
On your
figured she
next
could be
turn.
looking during their.
Nope. No, that's what your stealth roll and your investigation was. That was your turn.
You know what? I'll dash. No, 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 no. I'm out of movement now.
You're out of movement.
Yeah.
So where did you move to?
I moved
No,
up
you can't.
to
Where did you get to? Because it's
here.
going really slow and not updating as quickly. So
I moved up to here.
Pretty sure I saw. Yeah, you.
This is as far as I got
one
it.
step further. That was it. There you go. Okay. So hold on one second. Need to check this. Okay.
Hopefully this isn't.
So. All right, you can move the rest of your movement if you're wanting to move back.
Yeah, no. Fuck, how much did I move? Alright, I'm gonna recalculate my movement. So I ran up here, 30, so I'd be here.
Okay. All right. It is now.
And I would just be
turn.
telling Oak, nope, nope, nope.
Well, now Oak is curious.
No, Oak.
Well, your speed's only 25 feet, right? There you go.
I dashed, yeah.
Okay. So there you go. Oak's turn.
And then Oak just goes up here.
Oak, no. Don't do that.
I don't see. I see. I see what you might be worried about, but.
All right.
All I
So.
needed.
But Oak is just gonna stay there because he's just looking at Rhea, just like, what are you so scared about?
All right. Hold Come on, thing. Work with me here. Oh, it's being so slow right now. Stupid international internet. Where are you? Right.
Are you ending your movement there, Oak?
What?
Are you ending your movement there?
Yeah? Oh, wait, is that...
That's 35 movement.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm right there then.
Well, you could dash.
I
Which-
can't. I can...
As an action, everyone can dash to double their movement speed.
Oh, yeah.
That's an action. Yep.
It's an entire
Unless
action.
you have a level, unless you're a rogue and you have cutting action, then you can
Okay.
bonus action to dash,
yeah.
and
And
bonus
if
action hide.
a monk can do it with a key point too.
Yep.
Well, then Oak is just gonna use that dash action and just end up right there.
That's the info I need.
You see why I was going nope, 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 right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it might not be what you think it is.
I don't care.
It's a giant kitty cat.
Oak is curious.
If it was a giant kitty cat, Rhea would not be going nope, nope.
Curiosity killed the cat.
It's gonna kill
That's
the
right.
oak.
Brought it back.
Satisfaction brought it back.
Let's not talk about killing cats.
But satisfaction brought it back.
It's
So,
gonna kill oak. That's what it's gonna do.
it might.
Y'all are gonna die, and she's gonna laugh.
And then we'll meet Oak's long lost brother, Timber.
No, you'll meet the weird idiot named Aaron.
Aaron.
Aaron who can't wink.
Okay, and that was Oak's turn. Let me get down there.
If I go,
Okay.
you'll meet
So-
my chest.
All right, so you went there, Oak.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else you're doing?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
I had to join that. Oh
So
god.
you hear you hear screeching as two
Oh.
very large, leather-winged, rat-like faces with some pretty large claws and teeth come
Would-
right towards you.
Oh!
Would we hear the echo of the screeching?
Oh yes, it can be heard in down. I mean, you can clearly hear it.
Why are there like 5?
And-
I see like 5 of them on the map.
Y'all are dead.
One
It
of
was
them
nice knowing
attempts to bite you, and misses as it misjudges where you are. As does its companion.
Yay.
Why do you think I ran, Oak?
Well, yeah, but Oak is Oak. He can... I have a plan.
Uh-oh.
It is.
you. Do not make the pet a pet.
I'm not gonna make it a pet. I have a different plan.
Are you
Make
gonna
it a
talk
pet.
to that?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Negotiations.
Exactly. Oh no, what's the cube gonna do?
Are we gonna get boxed in?
It was nice knowing you guys.
It is Zoran's turn.
Oh no, what did the cube do?
I see what the cube did.
Oak, we gotta get out of here.
Seeing that I can now see the cube,
Oak.
I am going to try to go this way and hide from it.
Oh, we're
Okay.
screwed.
It was nice knowing you guys.
Well, at least the bats go after me.
Y'all
I have a
are fucked.
chance to negotiate.
Alright. So Zoran, you went that way,
Yep.
and you're trying to stealth. Okay.
I'm trying to hide from the cube
Okay.
and hope it goes past me down the hallway.
All right, Dalian, it is your turn. You said you were searching, so I need an investigation roll.
I want to make sure we actually know what direction to fucking go.
Okay, you don't find any symbols in
Did he?
your area.
Because we're just trying to see if we're going straight or if we're going right.
Nope. Nope, but I need you to make a perception check.
18.
You can clearly hear the sound of the bats echoing from the direction to the north of you. You can also hear it from the south, but it's much fainter.
At that
It's
point-
louder to the north and quieter to the south, but you can hear it coming from both directions. You don't hear any of it coming from to your right.
Okay.
Or to the
Gal-
east on the map, if you want to
Yeah.
use cardinal
Galleon-
directions.
Dalian would turn to Songbird, speaking softly, going, "There's something coming from ahead of us. And faintly from back where we came, I'm saying we go to the right and try to avoid any confrontation. And just keep our heads down."
He's like, sounds good to me.
So I can't see squares, so...
Here. Where is it?
There? Yeah, I can just poke my head in.
Okay, give me a Constitution save.
To poke my head in?
Mm-hmm.
Is it back now? Some dead bodies.
Ouch.
You are throwing up violently from this horrible stench.
Cool.
She found the
So,
bathroom
as you-
Can I
too.
see?
Peek your head in to a room full of shit.
There. Alright, cause... I'll just go back one then, cause... Fuck it.
You're spending the rest of your turn throwing up because of how bad this smell is. But other than that, and Songbird was kind of right behind you. And luckily, because you were leading the way, he didn't poke his head past the threshold. So he only got a little bit of the whiff. Luckily, there's no real breeze in here to blow the smell around and out of that room. It pretty much sticks in that room. But you're not feeling good.
Yeah.
Rhea, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna move over. God damn it.
The slime is there, isn't it?
You can certainly try.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the slime.
Okay.
Good luck.
Roll your attack.
Guiding Bolt, please. I need you.
Oh no.
I am a halfling. I'm gonna redo that, because I'm lucky.
Yep, that's the nice thing about being halfling and using that ability.
Can you move the damage though? Exchange damages?
Okay.
I don't
Man.
know. That's up to...
Oh, it's
Yeah.
being so slow.
I don't know if we
Come
use the
on.
first damage roll. Or...
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Be-
Hey, when this happens later and like the second damage is much higher, then we'll be fine.
Alright. Actually, no. Because, I mean, things, hold on, where is that? That's what I want. If you're playing
Did-
tabletop,
What?
you know, a lot of times you roll the damage after you actually see if you hit or not, so.
Yeah.
Alright. Internet here. Okay. So, you managed to hit. And you definitely do damage to it.
Wait, which damage roll did we go with? The first one or the second
The
one?
first one. The first
Okay.
one.
Yes.
You definitely do damage to it, and unfortunately, because this is not cooperating, I need to find that pen and paper real quick so I can keep track of it that way. All right, there we go.
Oh, I need to mark the spell.
Let's do that. All right,
Quickly running
and
out of spell
it is
slots.
also lit up like a Christmas tree as your guiding bolt showers it with light that just is now kind of radiating out around its edges, outlining it. Oh, you are up.
Well,
It ain't
I
your
was
bolt.
gonna move 10 feet back. Trying to get away from the cube is
Okay.
best.
Okay. Oak is gonna cast Speak with Animals on himself.
Negotiate with the
Okay.
bats. Just remember how
Okay.
smart the pelican was.
And the fact that you're in their territory.
We've dealt with this before. Oak is really good at this.
You
Oak
hope.
knows animals.
Wolves can
Okay.
also be trained.
So you've cast Speak with Animals.
And Oak immediately does the Chris Pratt dinosaur thing where he's just like holding up his hands trying to keep him away from him or something.
So he's not going to say anything, just going
Oh,
to do
he's
that.
gonna say something. I just want that image in mind.
Okay.
He's gonna say, okay, hey guys, me and my friends, we're not here to hurt you. We're not here to mess with your territory. All we're doing is taking a quick look around, and then we'll be out of here.
I don't think they care.
Okay. Roll a persuasion.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright, Oak.
No. Oh wait, no, that was performance.
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
No, no.
Oh, that's worse!
There are other numbers on there besides 1s and 20s, you know.
No, there's not. There's only 1s and 20s.
Oh, that hurts!
I guess it's going to be bat tartar for dinner.
We're gonna need help, Oak.
Y'all are fucked.
Okay. So it is now the giant bat's turn.
Please don't kill Oak. He's my
You're
favorite.
He's my favorite. Dahlia's gonna be pissed if he dies.
He's my favorite boy.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, 1s and 20s, they're all there on this die. And
Yeah.
fortunately for you, it's the 1s that I'm rolling. So both of them, again, try to bite you and miss horribly.
Okay.
Are they saying anything?
Yeah, are they saying anything?
There's yeah, that's true, because you can speak with animals. You would hear them screeching, "Food! Food!
Oh no.
Food!"
Oh no.
And
Okay.
Offer
These
him
other-
some bread.
these other
Full
two
on passion.
are having trouble getting in the space around to get to you. They start moving.
Okay.
Alright, let me move this over so I can
Oh
see.
good, they're not moving towards me.
I mean, we're only surrounded by things, Oak. On this
No, but I think I've got another plan.
really tight bridge.
Come on, these... man, I am not enjoying the slow internet speed. They need to have servers for Roll20 in Brazil so that they can be faster. Okay. I need... Let's see here. Aha.
Why? Thankfully, we're sneaky.
You happen to be sneaky enough because they rolled crap on their perception. You're lucky. They literally rolled crap. So otherwise
God for sneaking.
they would have targeted you. Let's see. They are. And actually, you can't get quite that far because this is a narrow tunnel, and these things are big.
I'm also kind of like half in the hallway, half not.
That's why they didn't see you, because they are basically, these things are like crawling through this hallway using their claws, not flying. So
Yeah,
they're not moving
Songbird and
very
her
fast.
would have hit the deck so fast.
Mm-hmm. All right. Why did that move over there? Stop it.
Stealth gods, please have favor on me for these next few rolls.
There. Okay. So, now to my next buddy.
Stay away.
Mm-hmm.
No!
Wait, we're friends with
Alright.
Father Dibspoon, so couldn't we get someone to resurrect us if we die?
If somebody wants to,
there,
yeah, if there's a body or somebody has the chance to grab it.
Okay, so, what is your AC,
Oh, no.
Rhea?
16.
All right.
Oh no.
So
I now see our problem.
Yeah.
this one just gets barely enough to smack you.
Wait, this one. Do you mean multiple? There are multiple?
No,
I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay, so once again, it bounces off your shield as you bring it up.
I'm out of spell slots.
Okay, make sure you're marking off your spell slots.
I'm out.
Okay. Zoran, you hear combat going on between. You're definitely hearing, Rhea's spells going off. You're hearing a whole bunch of noises, and you're hearing lots and lots of screeching. I mean, just sounds like the common bat, but it's really loud,
Zoran,
and it's getting louder.
Okay. I am going to move this way and see if there's a way around so I don't have to deal with the cube that I saw. But apparently that's a dead end. So then I will pretty much go back to where I started.
And the cube is lit up, so, if you want to whack it with a melee attack.
No.
no.
Giant jelly cubes are not something I want to.
They generally absorb stabs.
Alright. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do. And I'll wait here.
Oh, fuck me.
Dalian, it is your turn.
Because you said they already haven't detected her at all because of how she rolled.
As far as you know, you are hidden.
Can she and Songbird manage to, crawl past them because they haven't detected them?
You can always try, but you'll need another stealth check.
Okay, that's what I was. Oh god, I'm so scared. But they rolled shit to begin with, so.
No, so it might work in your favor then.
Oh god, I'm so scared. Okay, and it's a +2 because of the Waffy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so scared, guys. So a 10?
Mm-hmm.
Can we manage to very slowly sneak past the bat that's in our way?
You can try.
Because you said they rolled shit, so.
Yeah, last time, but now you're moving right underneath them.
Me.
Okay, so you can try to move.
That doesn't reassure me.
Not my job to reassure you.
Yeah.
So they would have known each other long enough.
The bats?
No,
Yeah, the bats have known each other their entire lives. These
Diamond
bats.
and Songbird
Are they siblings?
would know each other well enough to be able to have a quote-unquote unspoken conversation just through hand signs they probably used when they were younger. And
Which is mostly a lot of this, right?
but she would be honestly asking if they should wait for the bat to go past them or to try and crawl past it.
He gives you the hand signal for, how the fuck should I know? I don't know how bats work.
Oh, bats are really sensitive to sound.
No.
Yes, they are, because they have to use echolocation to figure out where the fuck they're going because they're blind as shit.
They're not blind.
They
That's a
practically are.
myth.
She wants to use her minor illusion
Actually, this one is a mythster.
a myth.
The other one's a myth. This one's a mythster.
She wants to use her minor illusion to throw her voice away from them to attract the bats that way.
Okay. Cast your spell.
I don't have to. It's just to use it.
Is this
There's no actual
is this an
slots
ability or a racial ability?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, for your draw. Yep. Okay. Well, let me see. What exactly does it say? Just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's just a using it. There's no voice required to.
Just wanting to make sure. Just want to look at it real quick.
Hidey hole.
So here.
It moved. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck to put her. Because they're hidden. They would have stepped back into the tiny... Is that okay?
Hold on one sec. Okay, what it is, well, it's not an ability. What it is you know the minor illusion cantrip. So you are casting the spell minor illusion. So you do that as you would the spell. Okay, it's just you happen to know that as part of your race. Okay, but it's only somatic and material components. Okay, so there's no sound needed. Okay, so you go ahead and you cast that. That does take one. It does take your action to do so.
And it would be thrown away from them to attract the bats far away.
Okay.
Watch it be near oak.
That would really not be good for oak.
Because it would have been towards where that other bat went, way down there.
Yep. Yeah, and it's you can throw it. It's got a range of 30 feet, so you can basically throw it 30 feet away from you. Come on, there we go. Which is basically...
No, not that direction. Not that direction.
This way.
Yeah.
Which direction here?
Towards the other bat. Towards that one, where you're pointing.
Okay, so you're throwing it down this way.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So you throw your voice that way. Okay.
Get it.
And that would be your action, so... There we go. It is now Rhea's turn.
And they're still really low to the ground and hidden, so...
I'm gonna take the dodge action and just be like, fuck, someone help, fuck.
Okay, so you're taking the dodge action. Alright. Oak.
Okay. Oak is gonna be. He hears them screeching food, and he's like, "Yeah, I can get you food. I can get you lots of food. There's lots of food right behind me.
Pointing
it's that
at
big
Rhea.
cube. It's that big. It's that big cube back there. Go eat
Would
that."
that be another persuasion?
Yeah, it would be. That is a persuasion check.
I'm just
Better than
glad
last time.
I'm just glad I remembered I had that fucking minor illusion.
Alright. So that's all you're doing on your turn, Oak.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
Oak, you need to
Please
just
let
kill
us
them
work.
and then help me with the cube.
So the first one again attempts to bite you and misses.
Yes.
The second one, however,
Yeah.
clamps down squarely on your shoulder
Mm-hmm.
with its big old teeth, and they sink right into your trapezius muscle,
Oh yeah.
and it hurts. You take 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh good. I thought it was gonna be something bad.
That
Well-
is bad.
Worse. I thought it would be something like, I don't know, 12.
Well, I mean,
So would that bat move now?
it hit you pretty solid.
Yeah.
And actually, wait, I did forget one thing. Hold on.
Also, are they still screaming?
Sorry,
food?
it is 8 points
Oh.
because it was a crit.
Oh.
So I got to roll another die to add to that. So, all right. So,
Are they still screaming about food?
well, one's going "Har, har, har," as its shoulders in your mouth,
Yeah.
and the other one's going food, food, food.
You gotta kill them, Oak.
But they're animals.
Kill them, Oak! You are
Okay,
them!
and
Surviving.
all right, and fortunate for you is the disadvantage because you are taking the dodge action.
Mm-hmm.
As yep, those attacks miss all of them.
All of there's multiple?
Multiple attacks, yes.
Fuck! Help!
That say thank you dodge action. All right, and roll 20 for saying no, DM, no.
Help!
All right. So that is its turn. Zoran, you are up.
Alright.
Oh wait, sorry. Hold on. Sorry, I gotta go back. I didn't move these two.
Thank you.
So this one moves down here. I forgot to move my other two bats. As it's going straight for the noise. This one, however, as you were moving around casting your spell, you
We wouldn't have
weren't
moved a lot though.
didn't matter. You weren't quite as stealthy as you had thought you were going to be, and it noticed you.
I only have 8 health.
And it bites down on you, and your AC is 13, and it hits you for a whopping, man, I rolled a 1. You're very lucky. 3 damage.
I still only have 8 health. Wait, no, I have
no,
18 hit points.
yeah,
Why
third
is it
level.
saying 8?
Because you didn't upgrade it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 18 hit points. I lost how much?
3.
3? Okay. Yeah, the roll 20 says 8 points, so I'm like,
Oh,
why?
Don't worry about the health on that so much. Keep track of it on D&D Beyond.
I'm gonna die!
Okay.
Okay,
So,
Songbird,
all right,
help!
now that's those two. Okay. So now that those two bats have gone, now it's your turn, Zoran.
Alright. Not having another way, I am going to move along this way.
Oh, Songbird can get sneak attack damage because it's not paying attention to him. Haha!
Well, it's within 5 feet of you, so yes.
Haha!
It's also within 5 feet of him, but it still works. It's within 5 feet of an ally.
You would
And then-
also get sneak attack.
And
I'm
he's a
gonna
lot
use-
stronger than Dalian, so yay!
I'm going to use my dash action to continue up, because I think this is where Oak went.
You think Oak went that way? Okay.
Yep.
You would actually no. You can hear Oak.
Oh, I can.
Oh yeah. Because Oak's, well, for one, Oak probably screamed a little bit when he got
Yeah.
bit in the shoulder hard. And two, Oak has been yelling at these bats, "No! Eat this
Okay.
big cube thing behind me!" So
So-
you can tell that Oak is up the same up in the direction beyond where the cube is.
So up over here-ish somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere in
Okay.
that general direction.
Well, then I feel that I have no choice but to attack the cube.
Yay! Help!
Okay. Now you used your dash action,
Okay, yeah.
As an action, right?
So yeah, then I can't do the
Okay.
so you could get up there. You just couldn't
Yeah.
couldn't
So I'll
attack
do
this
that.
round.
Couldn't you, like, spend
Okay.
a key to dash?
I only have one level of monk, so I don't have key.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't have that. So,
Okay.
all right. So now it is back to Dalian's turn.
At that point, Dalian would just pull out her dagger and stab it in the head since it's biting her fucking forearm anyway.
All right.
And then Songbird would probably also attack it, seeing as it's biting Dalian. I just don't remember how to roll for damage.
You should be able to just click on yourself and roll your attack.
You never added it.
First off. Nope, that's not in there. So yours, just looking on your D20 sheet,
I'm
your
looking.
D&D Beyond sheet. So it's 1d20 plus your attack modifier, and then you're gonna add sneak attack damage to this as well. That will definitely hit.
I don't know how to add sneak attack.
You're just gonna have to roll it separately.
Which is,
you should get 3rd level, so I believe you're.
So it's a slash R.
I believe it's
hold on.
2d6.
Yeah, it should
Yep.
be 2d6 at 3rd level. So slash R space 2d6. There you go. So 5 initial. So you did 10 damage to this poor bat creature.
And then
So yeah, I'm dealing with it.
I'm like, help me!
I actually got to roll the right thing there. Hold on. Okay. So, yep, that hits. So now the fun part, the damage. And that's enough to put this bat down. It's kind of 2 rogues next to each other in melee with a creature. You're each getting sneak attack, so as long as you hit, you're going to do massive amounts of damage. So yeah, that thing is now gone. So, well, its body's still there. So
That's fine. Can we just step over it and walk?
yeah, hold on.
If you bring the other back, I swear to God.
Move thing, get out the way. That's what I want. All right. Put this lovely X through it. Thank you. Alright. So, now it is... you still have a bonus action, by the way.
Yeah, can they step over the body and walk up a bit?
Yeah. You can use your 3rd level rogue. You've got cunning action. You can bonus action dash, so you can move your full movement.
Okay, I don't know how far that is because it's not fucking putting on the... There we go.
There are squares there. You just gotta look close.
I can't see them is the problem. They're not actually showing up on the map for me.
When you're dragging your character, if you click right click, it'll show you the movement.
Except it's not. Okay, so I was... Oh, fuck, stop moving!
There's also the roller on the left menu.
I don't know. Help! It's moving my map as I try to grab my icon. So...
There you go. That should be close to... Well, 30 foot would put you actually either all the way up here,
Okay.
or about the same distance to the right. So that square or this one over here with
Hang
the
on,
slow internet.
Yeah, my thingy is glitching out too, and it's not.
Well, I have an excuse. I'm on
No,
international
like
internet
it's my thingy
here.
is legitimately glitching and moving fucking everything everywhere.
Might want to reload the page.
Mhm.
Is there just a wall there? Is that why I can't? What are you doing?
It depends on what you're
Okay.
trying to do.
My icon's fucking being annoying. So I'm just gonna throw her there because it won't let me move her anywhere else. Can I have
Sure,
Songbird on the other side of her looking down the hallway that's right there? So they're
Sure.
both looking at
See,
direction.
you can move. I moved
It's
you.
not moving me. Every time I try to grab my icon on my screen, it moves the map.
Ah,
Hence why I'm like, you know what, fuck it.
Are you left
Okay.
clicking or right clicking?
I'm just left clicking the icon and trying to move it.
sometimes
So,
it can just be a pain because of the signal or whatever's going on. So,
I'll
okay.
put her there and Songbird on the other side of her, so she's looking down into the room and he's looking up the hallway.
No problem. All
And
right,
then
so,
we'll do an
well,
investigation on her next turn.
yeah, it'll have to be the next turn. So, Rhea, your turn.
Fuck it, fireball, and I'm gonna yell to Oak. Oh, just fucking kill them.
Okay, I caught the last part. I caught fucking kill them. So,
Alright, Rhea's yelling at Oak to fucking kill them. And she's gonna cast Firebolt at the cube.
okay, go ahead and roll for it.
Oh wait, would that have disadvantage since I'm in melee range?
No.
Okay. And I'm lucky, so
There you go, halfling. All right,
2
much better.
fire damage.
2 fire damage you do to it. All right. So it also works in the bad way too, huh? So.
I mean, I'm still positive on damage I've gained.
Yeah. You do good. All right, and actually, you wouldn't even have to use your lucky feat because you had guiding bolted it, and that was the first attack against it since there, so you would have had advantage. So
No, that
you would have got.
light went off last turn because the light
Nobody had.
only lasts until my next end turn.
No. Guiding bolt.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It
It
only
lasts
lasts.
until the first hit,
Uh,
first attack against it.
no.
Unless it says. Double check.
Uh, I'll just cast it. The next attack roll made against this target before the end of your
Ah,
next
yeah, you're right.
turn.
Before the end of your next turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you are correct.
2
All right.
damage.
Yep. All right. Anything else you want to do?
I'm yelling at Oak to kill the fucking bats.
Okay. So, Oak, it is your turn.
Oak,
They're
hearing
biting
Rhea
you.
and hearing her say "kill the bats" and most likely sounding fairly distressed, will take out a javelin and stab it into the one that is biting him.
All right. You stab at the.
Right in the eye, too.
Oh, yeah. That hits. That hits. And you damage him. He's not happy with that.
Does he let go?
All right. There you go. And anything on your bonus action?
Did the bat let go?
Did the bat let go?
Yeah.
Yes, it did. It's not clamped onto you.
Okay. Then Oak is gonna move towards Rhea.
Okay. As you move towards Rhea, both bats take opportunity attacks against
Never
you.
mind. Wait, was I right there or right here?
Well, you already said you moved.
Damn it. Okay. I'll take it.
All right, so your AC is currently. I want to make sure that I'm not. Okay. So as you move away, both of them bite at you.
Mm-hmm.
The first one hits you for 5 damage.
Oak is down.
The second one clamps into you and hits you again since you are down. And actually, since you went down, it wouldn't go after you. It
Okay.
would have moved on. So
Oh, fuck.
it has flown over towards Rhea,
Not good. Not
and
good.
it's going to try to bite Rhea,
Problem officer.
and that
Try.
misses you.
Yay.
All right. Let's see here. Yep. So it misses you
Yep, 16 AC.
as it bites down at the height of a normal human and catches air as it sniffs and realizes, oh, you're like a foot below that. So that was the bats. The cube, now seeing something else coming towards it, goes ahead and makes an attack against the Zoran.
I was hoping it would be the bat. You're not that lucky.
Well, actually, I could probably
Alright,
run
so-
through the cube. Then the bat might hit the
And
cube.
your AC is
16.
There we go. 16. It just missed you with both attacks.
Yay. We're alive still. Well, we'll get to you, Oak.
Almost.
Don't worry.
Almost all of us.
Okay. It is now Zoran's turn.
I'm going to whap it with the staff and then kick it.
Okay. Go for it. All right. You hit it both times for a whopping combined total of 9 damage. And as you hit it, it shudders it pretty hard with the impact. And it's not looking like it's holding together as well as it once was.
Yay! Okay, that's all I'm gonna do.
All right, Dalian, your turn.
Sorry, I'm replying to my landlord about a couple of things. Give me a second. I didn't
Okay.
expect the message, I'm sorry.
No problem. No problem. You had said you wanted to investigate, so we'll just say you're
Yeah.
doing that this round. Okay. Rhea, it is back to you.
I rolled it.
So this cube, is it considered at least a medium-sized creature?
Oh, it's a large creature.
Cool. Could Rhea run through it? Like through the squares it's occupying?
I'm
Could
sorry,
Rhea run there?
Okay. Okay, you're breaking up. So
Interesting.
Um,
She asked if she can run through the square the cube are in.
you're going to try to run through the square this cube is occupying.
I'm asking if, like, as a halfling, if I could do that.
Okay. Your character is smart enough to know that the reason it can run through squares of creatures that are large or, that are larger than itself is usually because it can duck under their legs and move around, because even though a creature takes up a 5-foot square, it doesn't actually fill all, 20 or 125 cubic feet of that 5-foot square. This thing fills up the 1,000 cubic feet of its 10 by 10 by 10 square. It is like taking a cube of Jello and slapping it down. There is no space for you to run between it. To like
Alright.
dodge between its legs, because it has none.
I'll firebolt again.
No, the keyboard!
Oh, that was hilarious.
I'm sorry.
I thought that was at first in reaction to the firebolt.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Sorry.
it's like, okay. Just a cantrip.
That big time hits. That big time hits.
Cool.
All right. And as you hit it with the firebolt, it is not looking good at all. It is definitely starting to lose consistency.
Good.
Okay.
Because we'll die if it doesn't.
Somebody overwatered the Jello. They must have made Jello shot.
Okay. Oh, I need a death saving throw, please.
Dun dun dun.
Yes.
That's a save.
Yay.
That's a pass.
10 or above, you're saved. So that's a 1 success for you.
Yep.
Okay. Giant bat. Okay. This one sees little old Rhea in front of it and thinks,
Oh,
little food, little food. And this one will hit,
Oh,
no.
doing 8 points of damage.
Jesus.
I
Ow.
don't,
That hurt.
This bat, seeing all the commotion, starts flying in this direction, leaving the prone body of Oak behind. This one comes up this way, not seeing any, not finding anything to mess with, and starts moving in the direction of the most commotion.
Oh no.
If it'll move, there we go. And doesn't quite get far enough, as it's got to squeeze through some of those passageways. The cube, oh no, its server connection interrupted. Don't do that.
that means the cube just dies and we win.
Wait, why
And
did
we
we have
win.
to do
We
a
win
death
D&D.
save? What?
The cube,
Oh, you missed it? Oak's unconscious.
yeah, she missed it.
Uh,
Alright.
Yeah.
The cube swings towards Zoran and once again misses. Zoran is getting lucky because cube rolling is rolling mostly crap.
Oh, God.
And it is now Zoran's turn.
Alright. I will staff and kick the thing again.
Okay, go for it. Alright, and once again you hit it twice, and this time, as you smack it, come on, computer, move this over here. There we go. As you smack it, it loses its form,
Ow.
and it becomes like, almost like water, as it just kind of falls apart and leaks out through cracks in the floor, in the sewer, and just almost like it dissolves.
There's always
There
room
are-
for Jello.
Yep, they're left behind where it was. You see some like acid scarred bones, look like humanoid bones of some kind. Also some like rats bones in there. Not a lot else, mostly just bones, and those bones even look like they're mostly dissolved or getting there. It is now back to Dalian's turn. So your last turn,
Hi.
you did an investigation check.
Yeah, I did the
Last turn.
roll for it, and I got 19.
19? Okay. You would notice on this corner, right next to you, where that ping's coming up,
Mm-hmm.
there's another one of those symbols.
Is it
So-
leading that way or that way?
It seems to be on this wall right here.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Can Dalian ask Songbird if he saw anything like leading towards the hallway on his side, just to be sure, before they start moving?
Okay, he went over here. There is no hallway there. That is a wall.
Wait, to the north?
Oh, to the north you meant. I thought you were talking to the west. Okay. To the north, he didn't see anything over there.
Okay, so move up a tiddly bit. This way. A tiddly bit. This way. Oh crap! It forks. Okay. Can she do another investigation to see which direction they should go? Because it forks off. Kind of forks off.
Sure. You can use your action to investigate that area.
Oh god, can I reroll?
Nope.
Can he
Nope,
roll?
He's searching too. He doesn't see anything in this area.
I will wait until we find something.
Alright. So
Okay.
that's your turn. Rhea, it is up to you.
What do you mean it's up to me? No?
Oh,
It's your turn.
down.
The turn order is up to you.
Oh.
Yep, it is your turn.
I thought you meant like, it is up to you to save your friend.
It's all up to you.
No, right?
Well, in a way, you're the only one that can heal, so it is up to you to save your
But she's
friend.
out of spell slots.
I'm out of spell slots. I can't heal anymore.
Well,
I need
this sounds like a problem.
a short rest before that changes. Wait, what kind of wait? I'm gonna go ahead and cast Firebolt.
Okay. On that one, go ahead and do
Yeah.
it.
Spellbook. Firebolt. 12.
I believe that hits, but let me double check. Come on, quit being slow, computer.
Oh
I've
shit!
been
I
saying
just
that way too much
realized.
tonight.
I realized something.
Nope, that does not hit. It goes wide.
Alright, so what would happen if technically Oak got a heal right now?
If Oak got hurt right now,
A heal.
Oak would automatically take 2 death saves.
No, a
A
heal.
heal.
Oh, healed?
Yeah, because
Oak
apparently.
could be back in the fight.
Alright, I'm gonna cast 2d6 of healing light onto Oak as a bonus action. Because
Okay.
I'm a celestial. Forgot about that part.
Wondering when you'd remember that part.
That's why I kind of mentioned it, but didn't want to
Alright.
flat out say it.
You got a whopping 6 health back.
Thank you.
Yep, you get 6 hit points back. You are back awake. You are
Okay.
not. You're on your butt still, but you're awake. And it is now your turn.
Well, there's a bat standing, well, not standing, in front of me. So,
Mhm.
Oak,
Pretty much right over top of you.
yeah. So, can Oak stand up? Like, could he stand? Where he
Oh
is?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so he's gonna take his great axe and he's gonna stand up while he's swinging it.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, standing it uses half your movement.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah. You hit. Yeah, you hit him hard. And this one had already been damaged.
Was it the one I stabbed in the eye?
It is the one you stabbed in the eye. And it's starting to not look too good. It did not like that that axe hitting it in one of its wings. It kind of tore through the leather of its wing, and it's just screamed really loud at that.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do?
Oak is gonna rage.
You still have bonus actions. You're gonna
Yeah,
rage?
he's
Okay.
gonna rage. He's mad.
Okay.
He just kind of he just died, for lack of a better term.
Just
Okay.
unconscious?
Giant bats. Alright, so one just got a firebolt shot in its direction. Goes for Rhea.
Okay.
And misses your AC again.
Yay, 16 AC.
Another one goes for Oak. Misses you. You guys, right now, if you guys survive this, I will be so well. I won't be surprised because my dice rolls on roll
You're
20
cutting
tonight have
out
been
so
horrible. But I
bad.
would be surprised that you survive because I am just not speaking very clearly. That's all.
Words are hard.
But I would be surprised if you survived tonight. Yeah. I would be surprised if you
Dahlia's
survived,
gone!
but I wouldn't be at the same time.
Dahlia's hiding!
So,
Oak has 6 hit points.
and
Going all out, man.
Zoran, this one tries to bite you and misjudges where you're at, misses you completely.
Surrounded by all sides.
It is now your turn.
I am going to swing my staff at him and then give him a headbutt.
Okay. All right, your quarterstaff comes up and makes a solid connection with it, and it knocks it back a little ways away from you, which knocks it out of range of your headbutt. But you did manage to hit it with your quarterstaff pretty solidly.
Alrighty.
All right,
And-
Dalian, your turn.
Hi.
Oh wait, you got no, that was your bonus action. Yep. Do you want to use any of your movement, or you good?
I'm good.
Okay, Dalian, you're up.
Okay, so can we use some to have Dalian go up to look down that way and have Songbird go down to look that way to see if it wraps around or if it's just a branching path?
I don't know. You need to move your character to find
Well,
out.
like I was asking, like, could I use Songbird as a second token to see down that way?
He's just moving along with you.
It doesn't help.
Nope.
Because it would make more sense to be like, hey, you look around that corner, I'll look around this corner and see what the fuck is there.
You just got to go with what you got because you are Dalian. You are not Songbird.
But I can still ask.
You can ask him, and I will give you answers. But
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
You can still only see what you can see.
I know, but that's what I meant. Like, have her look that way and then ask
Yeah,
if he sees down that
he'll
way.
go around. He'll go around.
Alright.
But you just got to move yourself where you want to be.
Okay, cool. It wraps around. Great. And there's another fucking bat. Well, now I know where you guys are.
You can also see Oak is currently fighting that bat.
Yeah. So, because it wraps around and we're in that little spot, cool. Can I use an investigation now and get the answer? Because I still have an action and a bonus action because I used the movement. If there's any markings on that spot that says if I have to go towards the big, great evil bat, or if I can go up the little narrow hallway.
Roll an investigation.
If that makes any sense. And I suck ass. Does Songbird see anything?
Yes, he does.
Okay, cool.
Right. If it'll ping for me here, it should go in a second.
Oh,
Right
fuck me.
there.
So, in the corner closest to the bat, off that edge wall.
Yeah. So that was your action. You still have a bonus action left.
I'm thinking. If she can I technically do that? I don't know. Okay, so hypothetically speaking, because I'm not sure if this will work, because she has 2 daggers, and technically one of them can be used as a throwing dagger. Could she use a sneak attack shot, because it doesn't know she's there, to use a throwing dagger action to attack the bat?
You broke up, but I know what you're asking, and no, because you already used your action. And in order to get your bonus action attack for using like 2-weapon, you have to use the attack action.
Okay, so she can't throw a dagger as a sneak attack?
No,
Okay.
not as a bonus action. All right. Yeah, I think
Would
you pretty
you-
much.
No,
Okay.
Would you be okay with if she and Songbird stepped into the tiny alcove there to hide and used Minor Illusion again to try and draw the bats away from Oak?
You can try that.
But Oak wants
So
to
that's okay?
raging.
You can. Yeah, you can try that. But on your
Okay,
next
wait,
turn.
you're telling me no because he's raging?
Yeah, he's raging.
No.
He's gonna hit them.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
But even so, you
You
can
also
do
only
that,
have
but
6
it would be on your next turn because Minor Illusion is an action to cast.
You can bonus action stealth though. That is a rogue thing.
Yeah, you can. You
Can I
bonus
reroll
action
that?
hide.
Can I reroll that?
What? Your investigation?
The stealth.
Or oh yeah, if you're trying to be sneaky, you can bonus
Yeah.
action hide right now.
Cool.
You do have a wall that you can use as cover, which is perfect. So
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
okay.
I don't know where to put her or what to roll. Help me out here, guys.
Click on your person and
stealth.
click on stealth.
Okay.
You're not
So
sneaky.
that'll be a 9. That'll be a 9 total if you're wearing your Pawafi. So, all right, Rhea.
Kill the bat oak. Good luck.
Fireball.
Okay, roll for it.
1 damage.
That definitely hits, and it hits him in the face, and he kind of sneezes at it.
Is it like one of those
kinda like-
kitten sneezes?
Gonna have to switch
Yeah,
to
it's like
Eldritch
when
Blast.
it's like when
after
like a
this.
dog sneezes, like a Shih Tzu or something like that. Just like, yeah, exactly.
I
John got it.
think I might be running out of my draconic power. Need to switch to Eldritch Blast.
You need to
That's
throw
what
in
I.
a little more batteries.
No, I gotta switch to actually loving my patron.
Okay. You still have bonus action and movement if you wish.
I'll step up to this bat. Show this bat who's boss. That's it.
Okay. All right. It is now Oak's turn.
Well, Oak is gonna take his great axe and swing again while screaming violently.
Okay.
And that's 5 damage. And he's attacking the one he's already hit.
Yep. Yeah, because you didn't add the rage damage, so yep, that's 5. And this thing is pretty effed up. It is not looking good, but it is still hanging in there.
This fucker.
However, while these things are animals and have low intelligence, they are not completely stupid. And when a meal is more trouble than it's worth, this one attempts to fly away from you as you've really started effing it up.
Yeah.
You do get an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Oh, he's going to do that.
Okay. So roll it. Oh, you already
Oof.
did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that drops him. So he actually continues this far and falls over
Oh.
dead. Because you basically chopped right through one of its wings and almost completely took it off, and it just like manages to get that far before it bleeds out.
Yeah.
So that's that one. This other one, very, very unhappy with the fireball to the snoot.
Fireball.
attempts-
Multiple fireballs.
Firebolt to the snoot. and tries to bite Rhea and does so for 3 points of damage.
Okay. I'll just kill it next turn. It's gonna die now.
This one again tries to bite Zorn, even though it hasn't been lucky yet, and this time actually hits with an 18, doing 4 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
And it is now Zoran's turn.
So did you kill the bat?
One's dead.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
multiple.
I'm gonna baseball swing at it and then follow, if it's not dead, follow up with an elbow.
All right, go for it. Your quarterstaff swings and it kind of grabs itself against the walls and kind of pushes itself back away from your quarterstaff and lunges at you. And as you do, or as it does, you catch it. You said a kick?
Elbow.
Elbow. You catch it as you spin around with an elbow right upside the head and knock it pretty hard. And it kind of seems to be dizzied a little bit. And that is your turn, unless you want to move.
I do not.
Okay. Dalian, it is your turn.
I'm trying to think of what might be up this hallway. Because if they're fighting all of those things, I want to talk with Songbird again to see if he might have any indication on if going towards the giant bat things is a good idea, to see, because generally things you don't want found get protected by things that will kill things. Or if we should take the safer route and go up the hallway and see if anything's that way.
As you're trying to talk to him, you see him kind of crouched right by this wall with 2 daggers out, and he sneaks along the edge of that wall to get in a good position and throws a dagger at this bat here.
She just be standing there looking at him with a "what the fuck are you doing" face. What are you doing?
He's helping.
And
It's being part of the team.
Fuck me.
Unlike someone else we know.
his
no,
first
fuck
dagger
you guys.
misses. His second dagger, however, hits. And with his sneak attack damage, it slams square into that one, right into its back, and it is clearly hurt. It's still up, but it is not happy with what's going on.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Alright, because that didn't require any actions for me to see him do this.
Right, you were
It
just
just
talking,
happened.
which is...
At that point, Dalian kind of has to say, fuck it, because of course you decided to be the hero. She'll go over next to him, and... Can she get a hit on anything that's there?
Right now, you are considered hidden still, based on your rolls. You also have your allies within 5 feet of these creatures. Because you're hidden, you have advantage on your roll, and you're getting sneak attack damage.
Okay, cool.
On one attack.
Whatever bat isn't dead that is there, I will use that.
Alright,
And
there's
just
one
throw the dagger.
There's one right next to Oak and Rhea.
Cool. What do I roll for this again?
Yours should be 1d20 plus 5.
1d20 plus 5? Okay.
Wait, do they have advantage because I'm within
Yep.
5 feet?
Not
That
because of,
doesn't give
because
her
of stealth.
It doesn't give her advantage, or she gets advantage from being hidden. But even if she wasn't hidden, she'd get to do her sneak attack damage because you're within 5 feet.
Well, no, I mean,
Oh,
but I also give her
Her-
advantage. But never
Yeah.
mind.
Totem of the Wolf.
For melee
barbarian.
attacks.
Yeah,
It's
because if
Oh, yep.
the bat is within 5 feet of Oak, and
That's
while
right,
Oak is
because
moving,
That's right, because you are a wolf.
well,
Totem,
it's
right?
not a melee
Yep.
attack though. If you're throwing a dagger.
Right,
Ah.
but that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Even so, she gets advantage because of being hidden,
Hmm.
and she gets, and anytime she has advantage, she has sneak attack. Plus, anytime an ally's within 5 feet of an enemy, she can get her sneak attack damage on it. So, yeah, nat 20. I'm not even going to have you roll for that, because, yeah, pretty much your minimum damage would take it out. So,
It's like 4d6,
yeah,
2d4
Well-
plus 3.
yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
Yep. So you hit it, and just describe what happens. You can pick.
I
Yeah,
can't
it
even
is.
see what I'm hitting. Like, I see a slight wing. That's about it.
Well, you
So-
hit that slight wing.
the chilly teal.
The only thing I can imagine that would happen is this the same bat Songbird just attacked?
Yep.
Okay, the only thing I can imagine that would happen is when his dagger would have hit it, it would have reared up to turn around, and in that exact moment, Dalian's dagger would have hit it square in the back of the skull.
Perfect. All right. So that's exactly Oak and Rhea, since you're kind of right there at that bat. That's exactly what you see happen. And you just Rhea, actually, what you see is you see this bat looming right in front of you, and then all of a sudden it kind of screeches and kind of arches its back and as it's moving, and then you hear a thunk, like metal hitting almost like stone or bone, just thunk, and then it collapses right in front of you, almost landing on Oak. And that is your turn. Rhea, you are up.
I'm gonna move over here
How many enemies are
and
left?
shoot that bat.
Well, I still got at least one.
Wait,
Okay.
Eldritch
Guys.
Blast.
Go for it, Rhea. Alright, Eldritch Blast. And it sees it coming straight at it, and makes this weird duck motion to get right under it, and kind of, hisses at you in a way. It's kind of a screechy hiss sound.
I'm just like out of magic right now. This sucks.
Mhm. And it is Oak's turn.
Well, Oak is gonna follow Rhea because fight. he's
Okay.
He wants to. So would he be able
Now,
to?
in
Am I-
order for you to get up, there, you're going to have to basically squeeze past Zoran in a small chamber to try to move past this enemy into.
Can I
one
use
of the,
my javelin
sorry.
instead?
You can do that. That'll work.
Yeah, Oak is gonna use his javelin and just jab it.
All right, do it. Okay,
+2.
show me what you got.
Oh, it's just gonna go right through its eye. Just
Yeah.
like right into
Okay,
it, like it's sinking into its eye.
Okay, so immediately after one bat just slumps to the ground, Oak charges over its corpse, runs, sees Rhea firing an Eldritch Blast at this remaining bat next to Zoran, and then pulls a javelin, throws it, hits it straight in the eye as it goes through, coming out the back of its head, and just like, hey, I can do that too.
Show off.
So is that all of it?
All right. And the cartoon peril is no more. So you are
So
out
no
of
more
initiative.
turn order? Okay, thank God.
No more. You guys are out of initiative. Okay. You have these bodies of bats laying around. You also, have the what remains of what was in the gelatinous cube.
Can I search
And-
those remains?
Yes, absolutely. Give me an investigation check, if you would.
I'd like to search remains too.
Okay, go ahead. You as well, then.
We're not close enough to anything to care.
Did
Okay.
Oak
Yes.
see?
I
did
just
Oak
want to look
see
for.
where the daggers came from that killed the other bat.
Yes. Well, you would have seen the direction they came from, but not who threw them.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Oak is gonna go that direction to see who helped.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
Dalian and Songbird just stand up and go, "Sup?"
All right, Zoran. Unfortunately, you don't really see anything in the remains of what was this gelatinous mass or anything like that. Rhea, you're looking through and you find one of the bones that is like acid, damage to it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the acid's eating it out pretty good. I mean, maybe, it's kind of hollowed and some holes in it. Maybe it could be used as a flute.
Ooh, awesome. Yeah, I'll
Dalian's good
that.
at suits.
Okay.
Dalian's just good at anything that requires performance.
put
All
that
right.
bone flute. Yeah, that's
So,
cool.
Oak, you went over towards where Dalian and Songbird were.
And Dalian would just be like, "He decided to play hero."
Cool. Do either of you have anything that can help me heal?
Nope.
Because I think I'm dying.
We
I'm
should
done.
we should
She
rest.
doesn't have health potion. I don't have anything for health potions.
Oak is holding a thumbs up, by the way, while he's saying this. Like he's
She'd
I
look
think I'm
at
dying.
Songbird, and she'd look at Songbird, and she's like, "You're the one who always carries the potions. I normally carry the poisons."
I'm gonna run over
Well-
here.
Songbird says, hold on a second. He kind of looks forward a little bit. And he says, yeah. This is going to be the place. He steps around this, part of the pathway, comes around the corner, kind of down, around through where Oak and Rhea are, kind of around this way. Walks right over to this side. Man, the ping is slow. There we go.
Can I
Walks
move
right-
Dalian to follow him?
Yeah. Walks
Yeah.
over to that side,
Oak is gonna follow too.
and then
Let me move.
Yeah.
Thank you.
says, "That's what I." Then he says, "That's what I thought." And he says, "Right there. You see it?" Points to the center of that wall.
Which wall?
I can't see
Uh,
much of anything right now. I think I've got a concussion.
Right. Come on, ping.
Okay, I saw
right
it.
there. There we go. Thank you, Zern. All right, so the center of that wall. He's like, "You see that?" And you guys can see again that same symbol. And he says,
Oak is
Oh.
gonna speak up for just a second because he's remembered something.
"Okay."
Uh-oh.
And he's like, didn't that bartender say something like, beware the path before we came here?
Wait, what?
Songbird looks at you and goes, "Yeah, he would be correct. We need to get the information we came for and get the hell out of here.
Okay, but
Here.
shouldn't I...
Take these." He hands to each one of you a greater healing potion.
I only lost 3 points out of all of this.
Oak is
I
gonna
only
do
lost
this
4.
immediately.
But I didn't start at full.
And says, "Here, if you need it, take it. I suggest, this little alcove. we need to get the information and get out of here quick, but you guys don't look too good, even with that. Maybe we could probably hole up here for an hour or so and kind of cool our heels, but I don't think we should stick around long after that. We should, keep going after that and get what we need and get out.
Dalian would look at Songbird and go, okay, so alcove thing, do we need to get past this wall?
Not yet.
Ah.
This is their place. I don't want to go in just yet. Not until every one of you is going to be at the top of your game as much as is possible. But I'm sorry, I'm not gonna wait around for a full night's rest here, guys.
So we're taking a short rest.
Could
Yes.
Dalian do a short meditation rest?
There's only short rest and long rest. So even though technically an elf only does 4 hours of meditation versus 8 hours.
If that.
Yeah. Well, the difference is in 5th edition is basically okay, if you're going to do a long rest, the elves version is they wait 4 hours, but then they're usually the one who's on guard or on watch for everyone else during the rest
So
of
what
the
would
night.
a short rest for an elf be?
Short rest is just still 1 hour.
It doesn't change.
And didn't he say just wait an hour?
Yep.
Yep.
So couldn't
wait-
she do a short rest to recover her health?
Yep.
Everyone can do a short rest.
Rhea
That's
is
the
gonna
whole-
bop Dalian in the head.
out of DM character. Yes, you're all getting a short rest if you'd like one. Which means you can spend your hit dice to regain hit points if you so desire.
I'm bopping Dalian on the head and being like, "What the fuck?
Am
Why
I
aren't you
supposed-
helping us fight?"
Can you even reach my head?
I jumped.
That still stands by. I don't think you can even reach my head.
Rhea can jump high enough to reach your head.
She can jump enough to reach past 5.5 feet.
Yeah, it's not too
We're
hard.
back up to full
Aren't you
health.
only like 2 or 3 feet tall?
And it's only like a 1 or 2 foot jump.
That's only
Still
2/3 of
by.
your height.
Oh,
She's
pick Rhea,
very good.
pick Rhea up
That-
so she can.
That's yeah. Hold on. Just for here's Rhea. This is Rhea, in her height, and then her having to jump, basically, up like that, like up her,
Yeah.
like
she's-
so. If
she
you can
do
jump
Yeah.
almost your entire height straight up, then you could do
Okay.
it via jump.
Then make her do an acrobatics for that.
Oak will pick
No.
Rhea up. Oak will
I
pick
think-
Rhea up so she can bop.
If she sees Oak picking Rhea up, Dalian's literally just gonna stand out of the way.
No, I would have jumped
smack
and
her.
bopped you.
Or how about
If
this?
you're gonna try to jump, you need to do an athletics check.
Not
To see if you
acrobatics.
can-
No.
No, athletics. Athletics is jumping and
Damn.
stuff like that. Nope.
Fine, I'll bop
You-
him on the knee.
You basically do a boop. You look like that meme of that guy staring at a seal. The guy jumps really high, and then the sea lion just kind of goes boop.
Alright, I bop Dalian on the knee and be like, "What the fuck? You didn't help us fight?"
And Dalian would pause, look at Ray, and go, "Quite frankly, I don't care."
Thanks, I could have died.
Oak almost died.
And had you not run off to begin with,
To be fair, I wanted to run off with her because sometimes it's fun.
and had you not run off to begin with, the party wouldn't have gotten split up, and this wouldn't have happened.
Zoran found us and fought.
Congratulations. I didn't feel like dying. And I didn't. So,
Well, you know what? Next time you are dying, I'm not gonna fucking help.
you're the one who's almost killed me multiple times to begin with.
Walk out of the room.
At this point, Songbird would look to everyone and go, "Hey, you think you could keep it down just a little bit?
They don't
This
do
is
quiet
not the
very
best place for us to be shouting." Oh no.
I'm pissed.
You're
I
either
don't
being
care.
you guys are either being quiet or we're probably gonna have everybody and their mother come down on us. Not a good idea. So just go to your neutral corners.
And at that point, Diane would finally turn to Songbird and go, "By the way, what is with you and trying to play hero?"
You might have a hero complex.
Not to be fair, Songbird probably does have a "ooh, I need to show off" complex, but that's regardless of the points.
He just looks at you and says, "Not the same man you ran around with."
Yeah, clearly.
Alright, I'm gonna do a short rest.
Since when do you
Dude.
actually care about other people aside from us?
Some things have changed. Some things stay the same, but honestly, the switches to Undercommon says, "I had to grow up."
And Diane staying the Undercommon would go, "Don't play the hero, because if you die down here, I can't get you back. I would rather they die before you do."
Honestly, I don't see anything wrong with them.
You
They seem
haven't
like good
traveled
people.
with them.
Hey, you know me. I'm a good judge of character.
Still want to sell that one, and I hate slavery. And like she would gesture to Rhea as she's saying this in Undercommon. I want to sell that one, and I hate slavery.
Hey. Yeah, she could be a little abrasive. But
Never getting heals.
but
You
he
don't even
kind
know what they're saying.
he walks over to Rhea, he looks at her, kind of kneels down a little bit, and whispers in your ear, and I will be sending you a whisper.
Rude.
You want to know what's rude, Dad? Not fucking fighting with the team.
To be fair, I wouldn't have been able to find you to begin with.
Could have tried.
Yeah, this place is like a maze.
It's supposed
It's
to
almost
be.
as if someone doesn't want us to be here.
And Diane, while Songbird's doing whatever it is, she would finally look at Oak and Zoran and goes, "Apparently some group by the name of The Path," which honestly made me think he went religious for a second. Apparently they're the one that runs most of the city based on what he said. They have ties and information I need to save those kids that we saw in the tavern.
Apparently Fen Ulcreen is here too, so.
What the fuck is Fen?
Fen?
She wasn't with you guys. She doesn't know who the fuck he is.
Oh, he's someone that Zoran wants to, I don't know, revenge, I think?
Oh yeah, we were
Murder?
doing a revenge.
Yeah.
Let's just say he's
'Cause if
caused
it's murder, I'll
trouble
help.
for me. I need information before we murder him.
Well, that's no fun.
You want to know what's no fun? Getting hit by a bat and not getting help. That's no fun.
Dalian would literally just hold up her bloody arm and go, "Oh yeah, horrible."
And then Oak would go her.
And Dalian would just hold a finger up to Oak and go, "I don't even want to hear it from you. You're the one who always runs head first and everything. And knowing you, you probably didn't even try to fight the bats until the last second."
Don't yell at Oak.
Looks very offended.
Rhea's
And
gonna
she's like,
go to
"Is it
Oak
wrong?"
and like just be like, "Don't listen to Dalian. Dalian's fucking stupid."
You are not wrong, Dalian. But
If
in
I'm
my
not wrong,
defense,
why is
they
there
are
a butt?
in my defense, they are
Alright, so
animals.
Rhea, there's a whisper for you.
They are animals, and I was giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Was that
Okay?
before or after they started to use you as a chew toy?
After. No, before they tried, but they missed several times. So, Once they started eating me and Rhea needed help, I decided to stab them.
And Diane would just be so done with everything at this point because she's just like, I just want to save the kids and be done with this. That's the only reason I'm even down here to begin with. I didn't even know you lot were going to be down here.
We didn't know you were going to be down here either.
Yeah, well, I went looking for missing children.
We went looking for some, I don't know, person.
We were doing a revenge.
So,
Yeah.
missing children,
Contract.
old friend,
A contract.
contract.
I
Bounty
know.
hunter.
Hearing that, Diane would pause and go, "You're a bounty hunter?"
I was.
I
This
know.
understands why you piss me off the least.
See, I met Fen briefly, but, you know, we didn't really get very well acquainted, and then I was gone.
I got
told me
very
to.
acquainted with him, and now it's personal.
Well, if we're going to be going to a den of more than likely death based on how Songbird keeps twitching, moving, and acting like he has his tail between his legs, or better yet, feathers ruffled, perhaps maybe, and I can't believe I'm saying this, put all the cards on the table so we know what we're actually walking into in regards to actually help each other.
I
So
ain't
we
telling you
don't go
nothing.
in blind and die.
And on that note, we will end the session as it is already past 10. And if you want, you guys can discuss on Discord in character what you guys were discussing during your short ride. What you guys have been talking about or whatever during this short rest. Mind you, it is still a rest, so it's supposed to be your characters are supposed to be relaxing some. But you
Yeah, no,
can
that's not
talk.
happening.
But you know, don't be jumping up and sparring and stuff like that. You know, with your characters. But yeah, if you guys want to, you know, just RP it over Discord over the next 2 weeks. Because next week there will be no session because 2 people are going to be gone. So we will not have a section next week. So for anyone who is actually watching this after it's been recorded and posted, we will not have a session next week at all because 2 people are going to be gone. So I will probably post up some more information. Hopefully, if some of my players finish their backstories, we can get some more of those posted up to the Facebook page. So,
Do you want me to
hopefully
write
we'll
out songbirds as well?
Nope. Just include the parts you know in your backstory. But anyone who's watching this, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a couple more weeks. All right. Bye. And that's where I'll cut the stream.